Yep, Charlamagne the guy.
Andrew Schulz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots podcast, back for another week of brilliant idiotness. And this week's podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Let me take a sip of water. You know how nuts do.
Huh?
Nuts have you, they stick to the roof of your mouth. Honey roasted peanuts. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Start a completely personalized website with the new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. Squarespace Blueprint. Choose from professionally curated layout and styling options to build a unique online presence from the ground up, tailored to your brand of business and optimized for every device. Easily launch your website and get discovered fast with integrated, optimized SEO tools so you show up more often to more people and grow the way you want. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/idiots to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/idiots to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Let's start the show. Hezekiah Walker.
Hello, sir.
How are you, man?
I'm good, bro.
A lot going on. Literally, we're taping this on a Wednesday. And as I'm just driving over here, is just shit happening.
What do you mean?
All types of shit.
Like?
Ceasefire.
Ceasefire.
And, between Israel and Gaza.
Yep.
Who gets the credit for that?
Trumpito, obviously. T-Dog.
Chris disagrees.
Joe Biden's final gift to the American people.
Trump said, this shit got to be done before I get in office. That's what he said. This shit got to be wrapped
all
up
hell's
or
gonna break
all
out.
hell is going to break loose.
Chris?
Look at Joe
So
Biden.
you give the win to Trump?
I don't give
What do
the
you
win.
mean, give the win?
I don't see who else gets the win.
How could you give it to anybody else? If Joe Biden could have done this, why didn't he do it for the last fucking 2 years?
It was ready today.
There you go.
What do you mean it was ready
All right,
today?
here's my counter, seriously.
Yeah,
though.
give me your counter.
All right, so there's a similar precedent with the American hostages in Iran situation where Carter had been negotiating,
Ben Affleck did that, Chris.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck did it. Stop trying to steal credit from Ben
Back
Affleck.
then? Really?
Ben Affleck.
When he put on the
literally-
Daredevil suit and
when he-
fucking... Or was it
Not-
the Batman suit?
He didn't even put on a superhero suit. He just was out there. He was a CIA agent.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just out there. He snuck them all back. He turned them into Canadians. That's how you get them out. Made them Canadians.
What you about to lie about, Chris? What happened now?
Right. So basically what happened is Reagan negotiated with the Iranians and they got a deal done. But part of the deal was you're not sending these people home until I'm the president in office after inauguration. That's the way it was done. You would think Trump would say the same thing. Now you're going to wait.
No, Trump said get it done before.
He goes, it better be
hell's gonna
done
break out.
before. He goes, I don't want to deal with this. We got other things to do.
Now, Chris, I know, and this is what this is me and Chris were talking about earlier. I said until smart Democrats like Chris start having honest conversations
They
about
can't.
the party and
They
what
can't.
they do,
They
nothing is
can't.
going to change.
They can't.
We have to look at the timeline. From the time Trump said that is when conversations started to speed up. And I mean, Israeli TV is saying the same thing. Israeli Channel 14 political commentator Tamir Morag told his audience Tuesday, Donald Trump is putting heavy pressure not only on Hamas and the Qataris, but also on us to reach a deal. The headline of the article is Trump gets credit for what looks like Joe Biden's ceasefire proposal in Gaza. Says U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has reportedly leaned heavily on Israel to make a deal amid the relief at the prospect of hostages returning home and an end to the slaughter and destruction in Gaza.
All I heard was what looks like Joe Biden's deal. That's the headline.
It says for some observers...
Stop burying the lead, Channel 14 in Israel.
Why, though?
Joe Biden's deal. Thank you, President
Yo,
Biden.
T-Dog, let me tell you something. Uncle T, I got to tell you something, man. You're never going to get credit for the greatness that you do. Many, many, many years from now, we'll probably look back at this and be like, wow, he was one of the greatest presidents ever. But you're never going to get credit because there are going to be people like Chris Moreau out there, Chinese loyalists, who want to do anything in their power to discredit you.
Just the
and
opposite. What are you
positive
talking about?
influence
You
you've
are a
had in-
Chinese loyalist.
No.
You think we believe you're from fucking Taiwan? You think
he's
we've
right.
been believing that
No,
bullshit all this time?
Cover blown.
No, we know he's really fucking Chinese,
let's
bro.
add some context to this for people who just joined.
Look how he's sitting all Chinese.
Chris's family is Taiwanese. He's married to a Taiwanese
says
woman.
who? He says it. And none of us can tell the difference.
seen him. What?
You trying to
I don't know. I only know Taiwan.
Tell
Chris.
me right now, you watch Squid Game and you know who's who.
Damn. Listen.
If they didn't have the numbers, if they didn't number them,
You
there
honestly,
isn't
you,
a chance.
you don't think
Let me tell you
you don't
something.
think Koreans have a look? Honestly, though,
Say again?
Koreans have a look. You can tell Koreans. I know you can.
I love that. That was awesome. Yeah, I know.
What does Chris always say? Thou doth protest much. Thou doth protest much. Yo, Chris, why don't you tell us how you can tell Koreans, yo?
Koreans have a look. Japanese have a look.
What's the...
You line up a Korean, a Japanese, a Chinese, give Andrew a truth serum, he's going to get them right 10 times out of 10.
Why me? Why me, though?
Like that-
Cultural individual. You grew up in an Asian school. You know, don't stop
We
it.
need
Come
that.
on, man.
That's like the black guy who had to taste all the chickens. You remember he was like, "This is Popeye."
So he went 5 for
have
5.
envy in front of, have a shelter in front of a bunch of Asians.
Oh, I gotta lock them down. No, I
trick
can
me.
tell it if they're in America, fresh off the boat, America. Chinese don't shave their legs, even if they're adults. You didn't know that? Oh, you didn't see that at school?
I didn't go to school with Asians.
Really?
I mean, a handful.
Listen, it says for some observers, the key difference is an incoming U.S. president who Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu found it hard to say no to. It says Trump pressed hard, and he clearly told the Prime Minister that he wants to see a deal before his inauguration. This is Israeli news, Chris.
I mean, Israeli news is very fractured, just like the American news. What Fox says versus MSNBC, two completely different things.
Chris,
I need to hear it from both
He
sides.
got a point there.
I've been telling y'all this for the last couple of years. If you lie to people about Democrats, they won't believe you when you tell the truth about Republicans, and vice versa for the other party. So you have to be honest when it's time to be honest.
Why don't we just look at this as Americans and say,
Get
I'm
on your,
with that.
get
I'm
on
with
your
that.
knees and apologize to all.
I'm with that. I like that too, Chris.
Look
Get
at,
on your
look
knees
at
and
President
apologize.
Biden working so hard for this behind the scenes for so many months, over a year, and then coming together with incoming President Trump just to put a little extra weight on the scales to get the deal done. That's teamwork.
That's
I'm with
good.
that. I'm not mad at that.
Do you think President Biden knows what's happening in Israel, Palestine? Genuinely,
Like
do you
the
think?
back of his hand.
Really?
This guy's claim was always international politics, never domestic. Domestic was always, frankly, his weak point. He's been a master of international politics. I think he's incredibly well versed about.
Do you think President Biden knows what the back of his hand looks like? When was the last time President Biden seen
Wrinkled,
the back
but
of his hand?
yes.
The fact that you think Biden is lucid enough to make any decision is absolutely
I think
insane.
he does. Honestly, I think he is. I don't think he can articulate it particularly well.
But he can think about it.
1,000%.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Yo, shout out Trump. You're never going to get the credit you deserve, though, man. It's all good. It's all good because some of us are out here, you know what I mean? And we see the good that you're doing. And we see the peace you're bringing to the world.
Yesterday,
I need an extension on my taxes, by the way. I just want to let you know I did a little oopsie daisy. So just talk to the boys at the IRS and we'll have that shit sorted out.
Yesterday, Drake pulled his petition. Remember he filed a petition.
Yep.
He pulled it yesterday.
Yep.
And I told y'all, well, I didn't tell y'all because I wasn't here at Bread Nitties, but as soon as he pulled it, the next couple of texts I got was, but he's going to file a lawsuit tomorrow.
And he filed.
And he filed a lawsuit. He filed a defamation lawsuit over Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. Drake is bringing, find me a shorter one to read, Taylor. The Daily Mail be just too long. That's the Daily Mail, that's the Guardian.
The Guardian.
I'll read some of it, but let me see. Drake, can you make it bigger, please? Drake is bringing legal action against Universal Music Group as a result of Lamar's track Not Like Us. Drake has filed a defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group, the record label he and rival Kendrick Lamar share, over the latter artist's diss track Not Like Us. The lawsuit filed in the New York federal court on Wednesday comes shortly after the Canadian rapper born Aubrey Dre Graham withdrew a legal challenge he made against UMG and Spotify, alleging they artificially inflated the popularity of Lamar's track. That is so culturally clueless. That filing, not a lawsuit, But a petition for documents in preparation for a potential lawsuit filing accused UMG and Spotify of trying to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airwaves. Lawyers for the rapper had claimed that UMG paid influencers and radio stations to play the track Not Like Us, which topped the U.S. charts and proved to be the hammer blow in the Drake-Lamar feud between March and May of last year. Let's get to the lawsuit, Taylor. The new defamation suit accuses UMG of defamation and harassment, calling the release and promotion of Lamar's hit track with lyrics labeling Drake a certified pedophile, an example of valuing corporate greed over the safety and well-being of its artists. The suit alleges that UMG approved, published, and launched a campaign to create a viral hit out of a rap track that was intended to convey the specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal pedophile, and it suggested the public should resort to vigilante justice in response. Ooh. That's a good line. I didn't think about that. Noting that the track's artwork featured a picture of Drake's house with markers meant to identify the homes of registered sex offenders, the suit refers to a shooting that occurred outside the residence days after the track's release, injuring a security guard. It refers to this incident as well as 2 attempted trespassings in the subsequent days as the 2024 equivalent of Pizzagate.
Ooh, okay.
That's fire.
I like this angle.
This is fire.
I like this angle.
I like the vigilante justice and response angle.
No, but do you see what he's saying? He's saying that the song caused people to truly think he was a pedophile, and then they went and shot up his house hoping to kill a pedophile.
Yeah.
Just like Pizzagate.
The reason that's not going to fly, though, is because, and it's Drake's fault. And we talked about this during the battle. Drake didn't just target Kendrick. Drake targeted multiple people in those diss records. So the Weeknd's manager or former manager or some shit like that gets shot in California, and then Drake's security guard gets shot in fucking Toronto. Everybody know that was a beef between Drake and the Weeknd. So this is what happens when you bring
I didn't know that until you said that right now.
Oh, and not everybody knew that.
So 2 people died over this
Nobody
beef?
died. Nobody died. They got shot. They got shot. The Weeknd's former, I think.
Yeah, he could have died.
But my
Ceasefire
my
now,
point is, Drake cast such a wide net in his diss records. He was beefing with like 4 to 5, 6 different people. How can you prove and pinpoint that your house got shot up just because of Not Like Us?
You can't, but you're going to throw it into the accusation.
Yep.
Why would you not stack the deck?
Listen.
Yeah, I actually like this move.
I like this move.
No, you
This is
don't.
fire.
It's the same.
don't like the
We
fact
need
that
more
he's-
litigation in rap.
No,
I'm suing too.
But you're not a rapper.
I'm suing.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I
Tell
told
us the
y'all
thing.
months ago that Drake was going to sue. Nobody's going to allow you to call him a pedophile, a child molester. We're not taking some sort of legal action. But we do have to look at the hypocrisy in this. They're both signed to UMG. Not only did UMG push Not Like Us, they pushed records from Drake, where Drake was saying Kendrick was a woman beater, where Drake was saying Kendrick's the mother of
Do we
Kendrick's
know
child.
for a fact that those records were released with UMG?
Yes, we do.
And do we know for a fact that they discounted the spins on those records?
What do you mean?
So what he's alleging is that they gave a discounted rate for the spins for Not Like Us, which promoted the record and made it more advantageous for the Spotifys and the Apple Musics of the world to play it. So if they didn't do that same thing for his diss records, then you could make the argument that they prioritized Kendrick over Drake.
No, you know who prioritized Kendrick over Drake? The people.
But you're not addressing what I just said at
Yeah.
all.
Because here why it doesn't matter. No, and it's not a knock to none of them. Euphoria didn't do what Not Like Us did. 616 in LA didn't do what Not Like Us did. Meet the Grams didn't do what Not Like Us did. Push-Ups didn't do what Not Like Us did. The Taylor Made record with Drake and when he did the Snoop and Tupac didn't do what Not Like Us did. Family Matters didn't do what Not Like Us did. The Hard Part 6 didn't do what Not Like Us did. Not Like Us is an undeniable hit record, y'all. Didn't need no sauce on it. None whatsoever.
Understood.
Immediately, instant hit, out of here. And there's things that you can't even factor in. You can't factor in the Los Angeles Dodgers winning the World Series.
No. I'm not saying that those things aren't also true. But what he's alleging is that, let's say, for example, we both have cereal companies, right? And we want, what's it called? Space. We want space at Costco. And Costco goes, for sure, that sounds great. I'd love to put your cereal in Costco. And then your cereal they sell for $3 and my cereal they sell for $4. I'm like, Well, hold on. Just why didn't you tell me that we could do $3 too? Because otherwise, he's going to beat me out. People are going to have the cheaper cereal, and more people are going to buy that, and they're going to make way more money. It's going to be way more successful brand. So I think what he's alleging is that there was a discount applied to Kendrick's
That's
stuff.
just not true, though.
Okay, so if we know that they discounted both of them, then there shouldn't be any allegation in the first place.
I don't even think they discounted it. I think it's one of those situations where you throw a bunch of things against the wall, and whatever sticks, that's what you push. We do it all the time. Like, you might go on stage and try out 3-4 jokes and be like, all right, them 3 didn't really hit, but this one, they fucking with this one. So that's when you keep working out.
So it wasn't meditated.
No, they let both of them do their thing, and the people decided. These records weren't even coming out via the labels. They were just dropping.
Now, here's the thing.
What I'm saying?
If that thing that they threw against the wall, if that strategy that they're just like, who cares? Let's just see if any of this works. If it does work, it does incentivize people to playlist one song more than another. That's what his allegation is. So even if they weren't thinking about it, it does put Drake in a disadvantageous situation in the beef, and they're essentially discounting the spins of the song that calls him a pedophile. So regardless if the song is a smack hit, no matter what, it would be a hit. They should have charged full price. It's still going to be a hit 100%. Mm-hmm. Does he have a legal play at all here? No. I don't know.
You said it too.
Go, make your
all
point.
the times that Drake got his music played in rotation, he can't be mad because you said it before. UMG or whatever, like they used to spin his stuff all the time.
Taylor's not wrong. You know how hard it is to prove defamation suits? When you're a public figure.
Yes,
he's got to prove that he lost money.
Hard.
Yeah.
How can you prove he lost money when he's the #1 streamed artist?
Exactly.
2024. He's going on tour. All his shit is sold out.
Exactly.
There's nothing happening.
No, but the first angle's good.
What?
Like the violence angle.
Yeah, his house got shot up.
Honestly, as a rapper, that's the worst thing.
I mean, he's already taking the worst angle by suing, period. But I mean, at least now he might have a chance to win.
This is just makes the record bigger. This is just proving, hey, Drake, you're really not like us. And the lawsuit also says how concerned he is about this song playing at the Super Bowl, which we knew already.
Oh, really?
Yes. It says he's very concerned about this song playing at the Super Bowl. And he said that UMG pushed Kendrick to be in the Super Bowl. That makes no sense. UMG doesn't have anything to do with the fucking Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah,
not that I know
money off it. I guess they would make money off it.
Do you think Kendrick's going to make a twist to it, though, regardless? He has to play it.
I mean, he got to play it. If he
Kendrick's anything like me, I will never stop performing Not Like Us.
No.
When I know something bothers you, oh my God.
We know that.
I gotta keep going.
About you, yeah.
Like, here's my thing about Drake that's like, damn, yo, why is nobody around him? Stuff like this, when you show people that you're this bothered, it just makes the L even bigger. Mm-hmm. And he's showed over and over how bothered he is. I'll even say this. If we hadn't heard anything from Drake over the months since Not Like Us been out, and he did this, he filed a lawsuit for defamation, I'd be like, I can see that. That makes sense, right? I can see that. He got called a pedophile, this and that, even though I think it's hypocritical because he said foul things about Kendrick as well.
Absolutely.
But I could still say, okay, I saw that coming. But the fact that he just has not handled any of this well since Not Like Us dropped, it's really sad, man. It's really sad, yo.
He's affected, bro. He's affected.
By what? Just losing a battle? You lost. You got, so what?
He's so used to be on top. That's his problem.
Well, be a bottom. That's why you should be versed. That's why I tell folks you gotta be versed. Everybody gets so stuck on wanting to be the top. Try being the bottom. Sometimes you're gonna take it. And when you know how to take it, you actually know how to give it better.
Do you think Meek Mill is happy about this? Do you think Meek Mill is happy about it?
Why are you not reacting to what the fuck this crazy guy just said?
I
should have never talked to you about gay fun, bro.
She know her own.
To it. I'm so used to it.
She know.
You gotta call. You know that's your gunkle, right? You gotta call him your gunkle. That's your gunkle. Yo, everybody need a gunkle. That's your gunkle right there, yo. That's your gay ass uncle.
You said Meek did what?
You think he's happy seeing this?
Man, Meek too busy about to buy TikTok, yo.
Yeah, Meek got bigger fish to fry.
But do you think, I'm just saying, after how, even though they're, I guess, friends, how Drake basically embarrassed him. Now seeing it turn around on Drake. If I was
Meek handled losing to Drake way better than Drake handled
course, yeah,
losing
he
to Meek
did.
Mill.
Yo,
I mean,
true.
losing to Kendrick.
True.
It's not even close.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even close. Drake this is the worst handling of a rap beef loss I've ever seen in my life.
Do you think he comes back from it at all? Like if he makes a hit?
He's gonna be fine.
I don't know. I was like, I don't know anymore.
Gonna be fine.
Let me tell you why I don't know.
Why?
Taylor, you a woman. Let's say BPP ain't acting right.
Oh my God.
BPP not acting right.
BPP can do whatever the fuck he wants, huh?
BPP not
You don't
acting
tell that
right.
man nothing.
When BPP not acting right, when BPP does something that you don't like, do you give him all of you? Or does it take a while for him to get back all of you?
It takes a while.
And
How
that's
long?
Till you see him come out that shower.
That's it. That shit swinging. That shit swinging. That shit swinging. That shit never stops
hate
Look
swinging.
at her
y'all.
blushing. God
I
damn,
know,
that
that's
shit like this
crazy.
for
She
real.
misses
Can
it.
y'all
He's
relax?
Snuffleupagus?
Yo, no.
Is he Snuffleupagus? This motherfucker Snuffleupagus?
You gotta put some
God
peanuts on the
damn.
carpet.
None of your business. I know how you get with big dicks, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a big dick. That's the one thing I would want to do.
Eat some peanuts
If
off
you
the
could
carpet.
pick peanuts up
Yeah.
off the carpet with
Yeah.
that shit, that'd be
Curl
the
that.
only reason to keep foreskin.
Of course. Of course.
You're gonna keep a little fucking
Hide it in
smegma
your
on it.
foreskin.
So you can fucking drop it to the floor and the nut'll stick to the smegma so they look like a fucking
Boom.
Snuffleupagus eating up a peanut.
You hold your nose, you take a deep breath, your dick hole.
What?
Dick hole has suction on it. You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
Guys, we're only 25 minutes in.
We're only 25 minutes.
Okay, we strive to break new records every week. That's the point. Okay, why are you bothered that we're breaking new records?
Yo, Taylor, and I mean this sincerely, I've never seen your energy be this relaxed.
Never.
You must have got your
they
shot.
Shout
not
out to
lying.
BPP.
Yo,
man.
shout out BP. Yo, you fucked her up, yo.
Word up.
You broke this girl down.
I just don't want to wait till the wedding to meet him.
Why?
Why would you want me to be so embarrassing at a wedding? Like, let me get all of this out the way.
Get the embarrassment
You know
out
what I'm
immediately.
saying?
No, that's a good point.
Why do you need me in the
Don't
wedding?
be foolish, yo.
You know what? I know you're gonna act right because my mom's gonna be there too. So you're not gonna.
I'm gonna act drunk. I'm gonna take one sip and go crazy. I'm gonna start crying and shit.
No, this is gonna be
I'm
good.
gonna fall on the floor, break dancing. You're gonna come out in your dress and be like, I never thought I'd see the day. You know what I'm saying? But when they say the part about does anybody in here object, I'm gonna stand up and say, I dare one of y'all. Okay?
With
You
the
know how
strap
long
in
she
your
been waiting
hand.
for this?
Yeah.
All right? Okay? So you might as well just let me meet him now.
Yeah, let's just get it over with.
Get it
Can
out
we
the
bring
way.
him on the pod?
That's all.
No.
I think the brilliant idiots need to meet him
Absolutely
too.
not.
Come
Don't do
on.
No.
I'm sure he's a smart guy. He's
he is. He's
probably
actually really smart. He's a smart ass too. I just don't know.
I'm gonna put that dick laser to his crotch. And I'm gonna say, I'm
Which
gonna
bigger?
keep flicking
Which
dicks.
one
I'm
you
saying,
got?
which one? Which one you said best
Neither.
suits you?
All of them are short dicks.
Hold on, let's see.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
Yeah, why would you do
And I'm
it?
saying, all he wants is an excuse to bring it out.
Taylor, come on.
Brought it out already.
Okay, look, okay.
You gotta do it on.
Can you do it on that wall or something so the people at home can see too?
They
has
sent me
to
a
be
board
a-
of these two. They sent me 6 of them. I had motherfucking Donnell Rollins looking like he was about to get assassinated. Right? He was covered in fucking red dye. All right? But the moral of the story is Drake, yeah, man, I just don't even know how this ends anymore. And Drake is just prolonging it. Like, you don't have to prolong this shit. Drake could have just been silent a long time ago, let the Kendrick wave do what it does. And even if the Kendrick wave lasted a couple of years. Oh, let me get back to my original point. My point was, it's gonna be tough for Drake right now because I don't even know if Drake can release music on Spotify or on playlists while this lawsuit is going on. It's a lawsuit. I don't know if Drake's gonna be able to release music via UMG. I don't know if he's gonna be able to put music on playlists. I don't even know if radio can play new music. I don't know how this works. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this works. But I would assume that if you're in the midst of a lawsuit, UMG is probably not gonna be putting out no music. And the playlist, the streaming services won't be putting his music on playlists. I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
That's interesting.
I'm just saying, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know.
I think they keep doing it. I think they keep doing it.
God bless, man.
Drake had one nice move, though. Send an act on that dummy mission for LeBron.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what did you think about that?
I don't think that was a good move. The reason I don't think that was a good move is because
On Ak or
on
Drake?
Ak, I don't think you should jump out the window and say things about somebody that the person feeding you isn't willing to say themselves. You know what I mean? And I just don't know why. Like I don't know what does Ak gain from that?
So I think Drake was getting heat for insinuating that in that freestyle.
Yeah.
And so Drake wanted to take that heat off of him, and he's like, "Yo, Ak, we put this battery in your back. In case if he tries to sue you, I got proof to show."
But he lied to Ak at first.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I don't like. See, here's the thing.
He tried to make shit right.
As much as people give Ak shit, Ak is very credible in the hip hop space.
Right.
He just is. He's a credible personality in the hip hop space. You can like him, you can love him, whatever.
But he's not just saying lies on the internet.
Yes, for the most part. Right? We don't know, but for the most part. So what happens is when Drake comes out and Drake goes, or this dude puts out these texts about Drake, and then Drake hits Ak and says, yo, they're not true. But then the dude comes back and shows us that it is true. Now we like, oh, so Ak got bad information. That doesn't hurt your credibility. Why it doesn't hurt your credibility? Because we can tell this desperate dude from Canada is feeding you bad information. So it's like, okay, Ak, know better next time. So I just don't, like, play the clip, Taylor.
Yeah, but now you can play the clip.
Just 8 minutes.
Oh.
It's 8 minutes, this one?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to play the whole thing. Just play the beginning.
In Canada, I've talked to enough people. Maybe Drake will keep teasing it. Let me just tell you what I've heard. Yo, LeBron, you and Drake used to go on two-mans, okay? You've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the host, and basically, essentially, you can't dance to a song about him being a pedophile. He used to supply you with the bitches. I'm sorry, my nigga. Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too. Sorry, buddy. You can't do that. No. You've been living a lie, and everybody been thinking you're this perfect guy, but when you come to Canada, I know some of the whores. When you come to Canada, you know you come to certain places, I'm supplying you with the white women you love. You don't even like black chicks.
That was
White
hilarious.
women. I am God. So when I bring the tings, and I'm hooking you up, when Kendrick drops a song saying certified lover boy, certified pedo, you're the first one to say, whoa. Me and Drake done did some two-mans. He ain't never bring no underage girl. What the fuck is you talking about?
LeBron should say that. LeBron should say that publicly.
Don't do nothing. And how about you go win some championships? I'm sorry. I'm snitching on you.
Those are, you can enter that. Those are some heavy accusations to put on somebody. I don't know what's true and what's not true. I just don't see the point of Akademiks saying that, because I wouldn't want to see Akademiks get caught up in no legal trouble, because at the end of the day, Drake not going to take care of his legal fees. And I'm not going to say anything for Drake that Drake isn't willing to say for himself.
But look why this is such a smart move.
Why is it a smart move?
You put LeBron in the position of either having to sue Ak. If LeBron was cheating, he knows that there's proof out there, so it would be dumb for him to sue Ak.
Can I say something to you?
Wait.
Okay.
And then if he doesn't sue, if he just stays quiet, now the court of public opinion is going to just think, oh, you've been cheating on your wife for all this time.
I don't know what LeBron James does, but I know LeBron has been with his wife for a long time. Mm-hmm. You think she don't know her man? You think that she don't know if her man has done, like to us, this might be new news. They might have already had these fights now. I don't even know, and by the way, I don't know what's true and what's not true.
That's what I'm
just saying, like, we make these assumptions, right? And Drake can still, LeBron can still sue if he wants to. You know why? Because LeBron's a motherfucking billionaire. And I keep telling y'all this, and I told y'all this about Drake. This isn't just LeBron. When you're talking about an entity that generates multi-billions of dollars for people and his image is everything, there's going to be people who are not going to play about that.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck street shit.
But that's why
corporate shit.
That's why it's smart on Drake, because Drake isn't fucking with LeBron right now. He's probably tight. He has good reason to be upset. So it's like, hey, let me put Ak on this dummy mission to hurt your image.
But what's the point of Drake doing that, and what's the point of Ak wanting to do that for Drake? There's no reason for Drake to do that.
If Drake jumped out the window and said, yo, you've been cheating on your wife, we've been going on two-mans, Drake would look stupid. Drake would look stupid if he did
He
that.
look even stupider doing this, knowing that.
No, but this is Act jumping out the window. This is not Drake jumping out the window.
We know Drake's feeding him. The guy put out a freestyle
don't
called
know.
Fighting Irish.
Yeah.
Like it's based off LeBron's high school team. We know what Drake is trying to say.
I'm just saying everybody's talking about this story as Akademiks outing LeBron. Nobody's saying Drake
That
outing
is
LeBron.
That
true.
is not true.
No,
I'm telling
I
you,
think
Everybody knows Act's doing this on behalf of Drake because Drake's upset.
Well, yes, people believe he's doing it on behalf of, for sure, but it is Akademiks doing it. But
They
also,
know
like,
it's coming from Drake.
Who's judging? Like, imagine spending $1 million a year on your body and fucking your wife only.
I'm not having this
Yo,
conversation.
you are
Yo.
crazy.
You're a married man.
I don't spend $1 million a year on my body, bro. You know what I
You
mean?
be paying for personal trainers
Yo,
and shit. You got
I ain't spending $1 million. $1 million.
I just don't, and I say this to all broadcasters.
Charlotte, how much you spend on your body a year?
Bro.
God.
What? Oh,
Get a
And you
new,
look like that?
get a new
Like
body
what?
guy, yo. You got to get a new
what?
body guy. You spend
not your skin, just your body.
Yeah, eating right. I got a gym in my house. Like, yeah, I got a trainer.
And it's
What are you working on?
Everything. I look good, baby. I don't know what y'all talking about.
but that's not $1 million. How much?
That's not $1 million.
I ain't said
That's
that.
not $1 million.
Say $1 million.
Nah,
You
but-
said
$100.
because if you're
You're
paying,
supposed to look like an Avenger.
Yeah.
you're paying a trainer, right? You pay for the gym in your house. You pay for supplements and other stuff. You pay for
You
food.
don't pay for the gym in your house.
Of course you do.
That's a one-time thing.
Nah, you pay for the gym in your house. I probably.
You need.
How much you think you pay?
You would need
need
a
a
trainer,
refund.
though.
Alex, you look good.
Thank you, man.
What you mean I need a real?
I'm
What the
done
fuck?
fucking with you.
I didn't think you
You
even
want me to
needed
come
a
up out this
trainer.
shirt and show you something, nigga? Shit, the fuck you talking about? Hey, don't get the posture of the chair. How do you want it?
Alex, you have a
How do you
trainer?
want it?
We hit
How
the
the
nerve.
fuck do you want it?
You think
You
you
know
need?
why? Because motherfuckers be looking fat.
Do you think you need a trainer? Huh? Do you think you need a trainer?
I need a trainer for motivation. I need
Bro,
it. Yeah, I
what do
need a
you
trainer for
mean,
motivation.
bro? He's a
Because-
certified breadophile. Look at the
because I'll continue to do the same shit over and over. And once you do the same shit over and over, it's not impacting you in no way.
I
shape,
thought
or
your wife also did that stuff too, though.
She does.
So why can't you just like? I feel like you wouldn't have to.
Because I don't listen, it's hard to listen to women.
Yeah.
Yo,
What you mean?
but I'm just saying you can also look online. I feel like you don't need a.
$1 a year to look like he work at UPS.
I'm a big ass.
No fucking way.
Listen,
Get out of here, yo.
I'm not saying it's like 500,000.
Yeah.
But it's dollars, I'm sure. If you tally it all up.
Yeah, if you tally that shit.
If you and the money I spend on equipment, like I have a gym in my house. I buy equipment. It's not like, the gym was already there, but you buy different equipment to put inside of the
Charlie,
gym.
you look good, all right?
I know I do.
Yo,
Tell me.
You look good.
you
Charlie.
look good, bro.
You look
Especially
good, all right?
compared to everybody else that sits in front of these motherfucking microphones. You fat, wide hip having bastards. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all motherfuckers. I be seeing your knees. I see your knees in the summer, you fat fucks. Listen, my point is this. Yeah, I didn't like this for Act. This wasn't, and I don't even hit Act, because who am I to hit somebody and be like, all right, bro. That shit you said was wild. Like I know me. I've said some wild shit. That one I was just like, yo, Act, come on, bro.
That shit was funny, though.
It's always funny. It's never not funny.
I love when Act is exacerbated.
I just don't know. And I don't love no rapper that much.
You don't love what?
I don't love no rapper that much. I don't love any art. I don't love any artist that much that go to the mat form like this.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, God damn, yo. Like,
But that's what it's kind of refreshing because he just doesn't care to look corny, so to speak.
refreshing how? Why is it
No,
refreshing
like-
to watch people crash out? I don't. That's the other thing.
No,
This
but this
generation has to tell me.
is, I think Ack is not dumb. Ack is not going to jump out the window unless he has proof, I think. So I think the only reason why he's jumping out the window is because he has proof and he's waiting for LeBron. And,
think
hey,
he
if you
watched
want
the
to take it
video?
there? What?
You think he watched the video?
Probably.
Y'all, listen.
He does his research.
You swap jerseys after you do that? Like if you
The
do a
hypotheticals
two-man,
that
do you
these people
guys-
come up with, like that shit that Alex just said is insane to me.
What?
Why does Act gotta have any proof?
Why not?
Because he's gonna put his whole fucking
Reputation on the line.
not reputation,
Let me ask you a question.
his platform.
Have you heard Akademiks say anything like this prior to Drake's Fighting Irish freestyle?
No.
So where do you think Ak even got influenced or even got this information from?
I don't even know if he got it from Drake. I think he got it from the girls.
Cut it out.
I think
No,
the
but
girls are
Charlotte,
saying.
what I'm saying is he's not gonna risk losing his platform
How could he lose his platform? He's on YouTube.
if LeBron sues him.
Since when do people get sued and lose their YouTubes?
Tasha K?
She didn't lose her YouTube.
Oh, I thought she
got sued.
I thought she got demonetized.
She got hit with a lawsuit and had to pay $4 million. But she didn't pay it, but that's what she owes.
But isn't she demonetized on YouTube?
Not that I know of.
I mean, why would they demonetize her? She needs to make money so she could pay that lawsuit.
Yeah, not that I know of. My point is, with everything you just said, it's just all unnecessary. I don't need anybody, especially like LeBron or any of his multi-billion-dollar conglomerates and partners coming after me.
Right.
Like, what's the point? Like, why for Drake?
Yeah.
You think Drake's paying him?
I don't know. I just don't. I don't know the reason. My point is, I don't know the reason for any of this. Like, there's no reason for Drake to be trying to bring LeBron into it, and there's definitely no reason for Ak to be listening to Drake and going after LeBron like that. Like, yeah, that just no.
You think LeBron has ever had a two-man before?
I don't even know what the fuck a two-man is. What is a two-man?
What do you think it is?
It sounds like I don't know. What is a two-man?
I don't know.
2 on
I was
2.
trying to. Is it a basketball reference?
Maybe.
So they were playing basketball against girls.
Yeah, I never heard the term two-man.
Me
I don't
neither.
know.
So
Yeah,
why are we so sure that it's sexual? Like, what if they were just? I don't know. What if they were sitting down there and listening to women?
I'll be honest with you. This
What if they
conversation,
had like a listening
this conversation just makes me uncomfortable as a married man.
I agree.
I looked it up.
It just makes me uncomfortable. It really does.
Something that involves or is designed for only 2 people.
Oh wow.
So he called him gay? Ak called Drake and Bron gay?
It's a straightforward way to say two-person or for 2 individuals. Wow. So
Ak really called him gay.
So Ak is out there like,
Look, wait. Oh, wait, no.
how is Drake gonna be a he's fucking LeBron ordering him.
God damn.
LeBron, a 40-year-old man.
Damn.
How am I if LeBron is 40 years old?
It do sound like that. I mean, based off this definition.
Based on what Google's AI says, two-man is another term for a. Oh, wait a minute. That's a different one.
Yeah,
That got to be
Two-man is another
Urban
term for
Dictionary.
a double date in which the woman wants to bring a friend, and so the man responds by bringing his own friend as well. Oh, okay.
Oh, so
All right.
Got it. So Drake and LeBron are not hooking up with each other.
Okay. Okay.
Got it. Because that was
Yeah, that would have been
They
wild.
not hooking up with each other, but boy, Drake be acting like it.
no. But let me tell you something.
That motherfucker is a stalker, goddamn.
If you and
Savannah need to file a restraining order.
immediately.
This motherfucker got tattoos of LeBron's jersey on his fucking arm.
low-key?
He's doing freestyles. Like,
Does Savannah have a tattoo of LeBron?
what? That's what I'm saying.
Nah, we
Like,
need
yo. Imagine your man, right? Because I'm sure he didn't hit Bron and be like, yo, I'm about to get a tattoo of you.
Yeah.
So your man was like, yo, I want to show you something, yo.
Yeah.
Security! How many slaps this motherfucker got?
yeah.
Get this motherfucker away from me. The fuck is going on, yo?
But think about it. Imagine they were in a consensual sexual relationship,
Ooh.
and then Drake and LeBron,
I
and
don't
then
want to imagine this.
no, just imagine
Why are we
it. Just
imagining
imagine
this?
it. Just imagine it.
Oh,
Crody.
now you have a problem with gay shit?
Yeah.
Now
Crody, come on, Crody. Listen. Imagine they're in a sexual consensual relationship, right? And then you saw your guy that you guys have intercourse with at Kendrick's show. Like, how would you feel?
All right, man, let's move on. I don't
Can I ask you a serious question?
No, I don't
No,
want to get
hey, hold on. This is a serious
No.
question.
No.
Which would hurt your inside more?
That in the asshole. That shit? Have you ever? With in your asshole. Nothing hurts your insides like it. Okay? Nothing.
you speaking from experience?
Yes, I am.
He put dicks in.
Be homophobic, huh? Go ahead, be homophobic.
You want to be homophobic?
No.
Hey, do you want to be homophobic,
Be
dude?
verse. Okay,
Yeah.
when you cook a pancake, you flip it on both sides. You don't cook it on one. That's what,
Exactly.
that's what everybody's about.
Why
What you
is
say
that-
earlier, Taylor?
Bro.
Drake's mad he's not on top no more. Try the bottom. Flip the pancake. This is what happens when you don't flip the fucking
I don't even know
pancake.
how to-
You're not flipping a pancake.
You don't flip the pancake.
You don't flip the
Pancake
pancake.
already. You got your nails done.
Come on, Taylor. You happy now?
Nah.
You happy
You
now,
ran two
Taylor?
mans with yourself after you got your nails done. You got your nails done, then fingers your.
Yo,
You ran a 2-man on yourself, Alex.
Yo, you gotta watch out. Watch out with your man when Al's around, yo. Deadass. Al gonna steal your man, yo. He like that BPP too. He want that BPP loan. He's like,
you guys are
The BPP loan is.
yo, that's what Al calls it when he takes your man for the weekend. It's just a little BPP loan.
BPP
He goes,
loan.
I don't want to own it. I want you to loan it to
The
me.
BPP loan.
Damn,
is
Al.
Crazy.
already-
I want that dick LLC.
You see what you
You
did?
get a BPP loan.
You see what you did? That's you.
You
That's
did.
on you, yeah.
And you're gonna be tight when Al steals your man, yo.
My man's
I
not
won't
gay,
be
so
though.
don't ever.
I won't be tight when he steals Taylor's man. I tell you that much. You're gonna be losing the goddamn goose.
No.
You hear me?
No, Al.
Y'all call me Mr. Steal Your Man? That's what y'all say.
Yo, Al's really gonna steal your fucking man, Taylor. There's
Why would
nothing
you
you can
ever
do.
think that my man would ever want, like,
Because he never felt the seduction of Al.
ew?
What do you mean, ew?
Because he's not fucking gay.
You don't
Stop.
think Al could steal your dude
No.
right from your fingertips?
Nah.
Not Al. That's Al. Al.
Al, if he wanted to, could snatch your man away from you
Nah, real
so
talk.
fast. It's
If I
not,
wanted to, you lucky I don't.
Holy shit.
there's nothing you could do.
So crazy.
Nah, for real.
Why are you engaged?
Yo, you gotta
What
flip
is
the
going on?
pancake.
Nah, for real.
gotta flip
What's
the pancake.
happening?
Keep your man away from the pod, yo. Because
Alex-
if Al want that, he's taking that.
Alex
There's
gonna start a
nothing you can do.
gambling app called Prize Dicks.
Oh, you're,
All right.
Al,
Prize.
you're but
Best
I didn't
place
know you
to
were
get-
Oh, I'm
Real.
pretty now. I'm pretty. I'll
Booty
take that. I'll take a win.
Yo, Taylor concerned. Look at her face. Your man is your man as long as Al not around.
God damn, she think you a human torch, Al. She really think you are flaming
Yo.
that you would even
because
try.
like he drew out his dreads and everything. Like you looking more and more like a girl.
Oh shit! You transitioning?
so you
Yo,
say-
after the 20th, ain't no more of that transitioning.
Yo, yeah, get that shit out now.
You better
Get
stop
that
now.
shit out now.
Stop taking the home.
Confused.
So
Then
you
said
call
if
it-
you wanted to, you could. So are you transitioning?
I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta flip the pancake, bro.
Now you want to flip the pancake. Shut up.
Sometimes-
You gotta flip the pancake.
Sometimes
All
you gotta
that-
flip the pancake.
Some of y'all
man.
been tops too long. Some of y'all been bottoms too long.
Flip it.
the fucking
Flip the pancake.
man.
Come on, Taylor.
And
You
on the
flipped pancake
20th,
already?
did I do what?
You flipped the pancake?
I don't even know what we're talking about, but
Oh,
probably.
okay. All right.
You remember that vacation you was flipping pancakes?
Oh yeah, you was flipping pancakes.
You was
bro.
No, I
flipping pancakes?
never.
What do you
no.
mean you never?
Nah, she
You
was,
got-
she was
never
licking the
did.
spoon. She was licking
I
the
didn't
spoon.
look the spoon either. I was laid back.
Oh shit! You were the spoon. You got your spoon licked. That's what I'm talking about. That's the thug I know. See, that's the thug I missed until BPP came in the picture.
Oh,
Okay, now you don't want to be.
know.
Does BPP know about this?
Yeah.
Really? Has he tried to have a threesome?
No.
Y'all did your whole facts
Would you
already?
do that?
Yeah.
Would you do a threesome with him?
Wow. How many he told you? How many?
Can you?
How many he told you? I know this is Unc talking now. I need to make sure he ain't lying to my niece. What did Unc tell? How many?
I'm not
did,
saying nothing
what
else.
many did he say?
What's his whole facts look like?
Yeah.
What you mean? He's,
How many
He's
girls
a
he
handsome.
fucked?
He's a handsome guy. He knows how to get girls. I'm just saying.
So how many he fucked? 300, 340?
How old is he?
I'm not saying nothing.
500?
Y'all gotta go to ads.
He been fucking?
500?
Y'all gotta go to ads.
Less than 500?
Y'all gotta go to ads.
Were you impressed though?
Y'all gotta go to ads.
When he told you the whole facts, were you impressed?
Triple digits, right? It's not
why
like he...
Why should I be impressed?
Were you disgusted?
Why should I be impressed?
Okay, were you disgusted?
Why should I be disgusted?
We just want to
asking, I
know.
wanna know.
Can your man smash or not?
Because based on the numbers,
Can he
either we
close?
gonna be impressed
Or
or you gonna be disgusted,
Or-
or we gonna be disgusted.
And you gonna be impressed.
One of the two.
That's a good ass point.
It's
We just
none
trying
of
to
y'all
find out if he could get
business.
girls.
It's none of y'all business. Y'all look. Y'all could clearly see a guy and be like, "Oh, he gets girls, right?"
No.
Y'all not. Y'all not.
I
don't
didn't
do
know
that.
that Al
Y'all
could get your
don't do
man.
that. Don't
I
do
didn't know
that.
Al could snatch your man from your fingertips.
Taylor, you always be you be like you don't even believe all of the women that be liking me.
Like,
That is true.
So?
You a little bit of a hater in that regard.
Exactly. She don't think I'm capable, even though I'm a married man who black men don't cheat.
Of course,
She'd
of
be
course.
so shocked at the women who just be throwing themselves.
cause
Throwing
you be
clam.
delusional. You're so delusional.
Who's
yo.
thrown at you recently?
A lot. I'm not gonna ever say.
I heard that's why Michelle Obama wasn't at the funeral.
Yeah, shut up.
Michelle
Wait,
Obama.
what?
Don't do that.
Yo, with all due respect to Barry,
Get to
with
that
all
look.
due respect to Barry, that's why I heard Michelle was
We're
not at the
gonna
funeral.
get to that. Let's do some
I
ads.
heard she was at the opening of the new Crystals down there in
Shout out to
South Carolina.
Let's do some ads, man. I do want to talk about Michelle Obama, though. She's a G. Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. It's playoff time, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last few weeks of football action with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the playoffs. You can now win up to 1,000 times your money on Prize Picks. Prize Picks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Prize Picks now offers MasterCard for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Think Lamar Jackson will get more than 250 passing yards next week? That's a good bet. Will Patrick Mahomes pass for more than 1.5 TDs? That's another good bet. Cook up some hot takes with your friends and win real money this football season when you and your crew run your game on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is all I can do because I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. So this is really kind of like the only way for me to even still have fun, even though I do love watching the NFL and I enjoy watching the NFL. You know, doing a little gambling on the side. Okay, or doing a little Prize Picks on the side, whatever you want to call it, is fun. Download the app today and use code IDIOTS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup after you download the Prize Pick app today and use code IDIOTS. PrizePicks.com. Run your game. Do we have another one, Taylor?
Guys, this episode has also been brought to you by Robinhood. With Robinhood Gold, you can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on retirement contributions. The privileges of the very privileged are no longer exclusive. With Robinhood Gold, your annual IRA contributions are boosted by 3%. Plus, you also get 4% APY on your cash in non-retirement accounts. That's over 8 times the national savings average. The perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. So to receive your 3% boost on annual IRA contributions, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. That is Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 a month for 1 year from the first match. Must keep funds in the IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Over 8 times the national average savings account interest rate. Claim is based on data from the FDIC as of November 18th, 2024. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC. Now let's get back to the show.
We got some church announcements, Schulz.
Yes, sir. Next week, I'm going out to Miami, man, for the Reserve Cup.
What's that?
So paddle is the greatest sport ever invented, and I've found it in my old age, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And it's not pickleball. This is paddle or padel. Okay, and it is absolutely incredible. And the best tournament around paddle in the United States is called the Reserve Cup. It actually might be the best in the world, just the most fun. And it's down in Miami, and it's at this club. They have a few club locations there, but called Reserve. It's right there on the water. It's fucking stunning. A guy named Wayne Boych is the guy who runs it, and he's just been like this great ambassador to the sport of paddle. Like, he just really loves the sport, and he's like, I'm doing everything I can to build the sport. So I'm gonna go down there, and I'm gonna be one of the captains. There's 2 team captains.
Dope.
Yeah, it's me and Derek Jeter, so that's kind of cool. And I'm gonna deliver that W. We're gonna raise some money for the wildfires in LA, and have a lot of fun playing paddle.
There is
So go check it out, Miami Reserve Cup. Go check it. If you're curious about paddle, you
is there a
can see
website
that.
or something?
Yeah, there's probably like Reserve, or just type in Reserve Miami, and you can go check it out. But it's going to be, I think, next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
The reason I love stuff like that is because when a hobby becomes something that you actually love, something that's therapeutic to your mental and emotional well-being, and then it opens up so many different avenues.
Absolutely.
Right? Because people know, like, Andrew Schulz loves Padel.
It's real. It's not
It's
like
real. So it's like, yo, let's go get Andrew Schulz. Like, you're always top of the mind.
I'm not
when it
making any
comes to
money
stuff
off
like
this.
that.
I'm literally doing it because I want to grow the sport
Yeah.
and I want people to enjoy it. It has changed my life. Like, I got to an age where I can't box anymore because my shoulder's going to get all fucked up. If I'm hooping, I'm spraining my ankles every few months, and then it's like a few months. So I needed a sport that's going to, I guess, accommodate where I am in my life.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just, I became obsessed with it. It is like, if I found this 10 years ago, you know how healthy I would be?
Wow.
Like, I decide at night when I'm in a restaurant, I'm like, I don't need another drink. I got to wake up and play paddle. Like, if my wife is smart, every vacation we go on, they should have paddle because I won't even party late at night because I want to wake up in the morning and play.
How much do you
So,
think you spend on Padel a year?
Man, I don't even want to think about that. I really don't want to say it out loud or even think about it.
You think like hundreds of thousands?
No,
Tens of thousands?
I don't know.
A lot.
That's a yes.
I don't know.
That's a yes.
It's a sport?
Nah, I mean, like, is it? Would you say it's an expensive sport?
It absolutely is an expensive sport.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's-
just
but it's-
to rent the court, minimum is usually like $250 an hour.
But you're
So
doing
you
it-
have
sorry, go.
to- Yeah, you have to find at least 3 other players, and you could split that. But not all the times you could find that. So it's like you're paying every time you play.
You play with 3 other people and you divide that court time by 4. Now, in Europe, it's like 25% the cost of here. There's just so few courts, so the demand is really high. Yeah. But like as they start to build things, the price come down. In Europe, it's like nothing to pay. You're spending like 20, 40 bucks an hour divided by 4 or something. It's
You get a cardio, like a legit.
it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, from what I be seeing
awesome.
online when people playing it, I mean, I follow Schulz, so I see that, but
Yeah.
everywhere I go in the country, there's a Padel or pickleball court now.
Pickle's crazy in America, and now Padel is coming up. Pickle's like a game. Paddle is a sport. And it's just I think it's going to explode here like it did in Europe. It's just incredible, and like you get to see the best guys in the world down there in Miami. And if you're somebody watching right now who like plays, they have a cool format down there like where we select the teams. So there's like a lottery. So teams that have never existed before can happen. These guys play, it's a 2-on-2 game. So they have their partner, but since we're choosing the teams, we can mix them around. So you might get to see a matchup that you will never see before or ever see again. Yes.
So what is it about the game specifically that like boxing your shoulder is an issue, right?
Okay, so
basketball, you're gonna like what's it about the movement?
Chris, just do it.
So here's
No, I mean that's why I'm asking.
no. Okay, so I'll tell you, I've looked at like why it's so incredibly addictive, and no matter where it goes, the exact same thing happens. It popped up in Sweden. Now they have more fucking courts than any other place in the world. Same thing happened in Spain. Same thing happened in Argentina. Happening in Mexico now. Happened in Denmark. Like. No matter Amsterdam, like no matter where it is, it just becomes this absolute obsession. So a couple things. When you first play golf, you suck.
Right.
When you first play tennis, you suck. It's like really hard to even like learn the serve to get it over. The rallies are slow. With paddle, you think you're good at every level of the game. Now, in reality, you're not good.
Feel like you suck.
You never feel like you suck. The first day you play, like when we played as long as you're playing with people on your level, you're like, holy shit, this is incredible. Now, because there are walls, right? You're surrounded by walls, and you can.
So it's like squash or rugby.
It's squash and tennis.
Okay.
So you're playing against 2 guys, and then you have the walls. With tennis, somebody hits a winner, it's done. If somebody slams a ball by you in paddle, it's coming back off that wall, and now you got a chance again. So there's this hope instilled in the game. It's like even when you're cooked, there's a chance. So you get these long rallies that you're very excited to keep the ball playing. It's incredible. At every level of the game, you think you're good. And then when you do start seeing yourself get better, that positive reinforcement just starts kicking in and you're just locked. Whereas with golf or tennis or a lot of sports, that first few years when you're playing is demoralizing. It's like, yeah, I mean, you're learning tennis and it's fucking hard, right?
It sucks, and you have to spend so much time, and you just get better incrementally.
Yep.
But like with paddle, it's just easier
Why are you wasting
learning
your
curve.
time with tennis?
I just feel you get more exercise because the court's bigger to cover.
And you're playing singles. And I will say also with paddle, the court is smaller than a tennis court, so it's way more communal. When you're playing tennis, you're not really talking to the person on the other side. Right. This, like, you're chopping it up. You're talking to your partner. They're close. The guys on the other side are close. So there's this like communal aspect. And the fact that you have to get 3 other people who have day jobs and families to commit to come play, every time you play feels like a little victory. You feel lucky. Like with hoops, I just go to the park, whoever's there, boom, let's go play. With paddle, it's like the phone calls start going, you finally get a game, the game is locked, and you're like, oh, we achieved something.
So you can't do 2-mans in fucking Padel.
It's all it is a 2-man.
Really?
That's my 2-man. Padel is my 2-man, 100%.
Well, this weekend in Miami, right? Next weekend.
Next weekend, yeah. Oh, what is that?
Oh,
Guy losing his mind.
yo,
I thought it was B.
mark that in the
Yo,
note.
mark that, because I almost got stung by a wasp and none of y'all did shit. Y'all was just gonna let this kill me?
I didn't know what that shit was one of them shit. That's one of them creepy ones. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, where would this come from? I don't know.
It floated off the goddamn Almiron thing up there, man.
Nah, bro, that's a plastic bag. Y'all are crazy for
Let
that.
me see. Let me look at it. Let me see.
Yeah, can we get to the bottom of that? Oh, there it is.
Oh, I know what that is. All right. Listen, my church announcement is The Wind on Her Tongue by Anita Kopax. That will be out on January 21st. That is the next release off my book imprint, Black Privilege Publishing with Simon & Schuster. It is book 2 of the Daughters of Three Waters trilogy novels that Anita wrote. So if you loved Shallow Waters, which came out, when did Shallow Waters come out? 2021? Then go out there and get The Wind on Her Tongue, available January 21st, everywhere you buy books, but you can pre-order now. Let's get back to the show. Taylor Gang, let's do some All Memes Matter. Meet me outside. What is that? I think I know what that is.
Yeah.
Nancy Mace and Jasmine Crockett got into a little verbal kerfuffle. Nancy Mace and Jasmine Crockett got into a little verbal kerfuffle on the Congress floor.
Did you see this? Yo, your girl Nancy is about that action, bro.
I mean, listen, these both my homies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Nancy and Jasmine. I mean, of course, I know Nancy more because, I went to high school with Nancy, and, me and Nancy actually, we kick it. We talk, we eat, we eat together. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't.
Wait, you guys are in high school together?
We did. Our moms taught at the same high school, Scrappard High
No
School
way.
in Goose Creek, South
Did y'all
Carolina.
know each other in high school?
We didn't know each other in high school. Nancy's like a year before me. Plus, I wasn't at Stratford that long. I got kicked out of Berkeley High School. They was going to expel me, but instead of expelling me, they sent me to Stratford because they thought I would act better because that's what my mom taught. And so I was at Stratford for like maybe 6 months, like 3 months one year, then like maybe a month or two the next year. But I ended up getting kicked out because I got arrested because I was in a car when somebody shot at somebody, and no snitching. And so I got arrested from that, and Nancy dropped out of high school. Yeah, Nancy dropped out of Stratford High School. So that's
Is she a graduate? Did she went to college? Like what?
Did she go to college? Nancy is the first woman to graduate from the Citadel. The Citadel was a military college. It was like she's the first woman to ever graduate from the Citadel, a military college in Charleston, South Carolina. Wow. Nancy's she's a history maker in South Carolina. Let's play.
Jasmine don't want that smoke, then, bro.
Listen, let's play.
Somebody's campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, so that people will feel threatened. And listen, I want y'all
I
to
am
tell
no
me
child.
whether or
Do
not
not call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I am a grown
which
woman.
of those
I'm 47 years
emails
old. I have broken
actually
more
have.
glass ceilings than you
Chairman,
ever
I
will.
am reclaiming my
Let's go.
time.
You will not do that.
Order.
I am not a child.
I am
not a
reclaiming
child.
my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr.
you
Chairman,
can.
the committee is
shit.
not
Okay.
in order.
Order.
Point of order.
Order. Chair recognizes Ms. Crockett. No.
Here's the thing. Nancy Mace ain't backing down and Jasmine Crockett ain't backing down. I don't know Jasmine's background, you know what I'm saying? I know she's from Houston. I don't know Jazz. See, I can talk about Nancy because I know her background. I don't know Jasmine's background.
Can women in South Carolina fight? Is that like a thing?
Women in South Carolina can definitely fight.
What about women in
Doesn't matter
Houston?
where they're from.
Nah,
Women in
certain
Houston-
places got better fighters.
Women in
like,
Houston can definitely fight.
New York women could fight. Like with New York women are good.
That's
You talking about? You never
no.
seen a girl in like tight jeans and Timbs and a baby fat?
They sound like they can fight.
Dude, that
this shit right here. This
That's
shit
what I'm
right
saying. Women from New York be sounding like they can fight. They talk like they can fight.
Oh, but they can't fight.
I think it's different boroughs. If I had to go to war, if I had to do a combat thing, right? I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
put together a woman of combat
Yeah, yeah.
in New York. You know I'm going first.
Oh, you going to the Bronx?
The Bronx.
Can I be honest?
Bronx.
Can I say one thing though?
The Bronx.
Don't sleep on Staten Island, yo. Some of these big Tony Soprano looking Italian chicks, they can throw the fuck down. They're tough as shit.
I don't know. You know, I mean, listen, Jasmine, and I was thinking about this. Should we let like organized sanctioned squabbles happen in Congress? Because they've been really getting at it lately, like in Congress, right?
Yeah.
So it's like maybe just give them 30 seconds. If Jasmine and Nancy got an issue with each other, instead of saying reclaim my time, do y'all want 30 seconds? So then you leave the floor, you go into like a room, boom, 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 30 seconds, you get it up out of you, you break it up, literally 30 seconds, break it up, then you know, give them some time to relax, then you bring them back to the floor
I love that.
to finish the conversation.
Because here's
it's like
the thing.
hockey.
Here's the thing. If you're gonna talk to me crazy, I'm gonna need 30 seconds. If you don't talk to me crazy, I'm not asking you for 30 seconds. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
We can have different opinions about a bill. But once you start talking to me crazy, you're not gonna hide behind a bailiff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need 30 seconds. Now, I don't know if chicks from Houston can fight. Do you know anything about that?
Women
They're
from-
good
yes,
fighters?
Yes. Women from Houston
Who are
can
the
definitely
worst fighters in America, do you think?
Vermont.
Yeah, like all the hippie shit, like Oregon,
Yeah.
like
I'm thinking of places
Washington,
where it's
like
no action. I'm thinking of places where it's no action. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
there's none of that.
Like South Dakota.
Exactly.
Wait, no.
See, that's the country.
South Dakota, they
that's
got-
some good old boys.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
them girls, and they're big. They got to be warm. Like they need a pack on the pounds for the warmth.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I think this is a good squabble. If I literally had to do a celebrity death match for Congress, Nancy Mace, Jasmine Crockett would be
That's a
like one
good-
of my A-list fights.
That's
and
a good
this
fight.
is before this. Just because of how both of them carry themselves. It's literally like, what did they say? The immovable object meets the, what did they say, Chris?
I know the thing.
The
You-
immovable object meets the, you know what it's saying, man.
Something, a force.
Something force? Hold on, let me see. Immovable object. quote.
Unstoppable force meets an immovable
Is
object
that it?
or something like that.
I like that. It sounds good. So listen, that is what this is. So, you know, I don't
Was
know.
she injured when she
So
Well,
asked her to step outside?
Jasmine said, this is the same Karen who threatened violence against me today. Ma'am, did you forget you claimed that a child about broke your arm during a handshake? Child, please, the last place you wanted to catch me was outside. Go to Nancy's page. Nancy said something too. Go to Nancy Mace.
Yo, I like this.
But Jasmine is the clapback queen. Like,
Yo,
verbally,
I know.
it's not even close in Congress.
Jasmine, I like it.
I like it.
Jasmine, I like
In
it.
Congress, it's not even close. That's why whenever people talk to me about who are the Democrats that I feel like, you know, understand the language of politics is dead and they like really just speak truth to power how they feel, Jasmine is always at the top of the list. Okay, click on We Can Take It Outside.
Son, Jasmine,
She said-
Jasmine needs to run in 2028. I tell you that much.
I won't be Nancy said I won't be bullied and called names by Jasmine Crockett or any other leftist lunatic, and I don't care how offended Jasmine Crockett is by my words. Women have rights.
See, now she getting all corny.
she is she's a woman
What you
too,
mean?
though.
It's a little corny.
That didn't hit the same, bro. That didn't hit the same.
But no. It's not even close verbally. Jasmine is the clapback queen.
Nah, she got to swing, bro. She got to swing.
But I like Nancy's antics though.
No, Nancy is great antics. I'm just saying the next time she sees Jasmine, she got to swing. She's talking all that shit.
No, don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. Don't.
Why not?
It got to be sanctioned. We need a sanction squabble.
Oh, all right.
We need a sanction squabble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm fine with
I
the
don't know.
sanction
But I listen. I enjoy the entertainment of Congress. I did.
America is the most entertaining country in the world that's not even close. No other government provides this much entertainment. It's not even, like, let's just be honest. Is there any other politics in the world that the whole world pays attention to? We don't even know who's running England right now. We barely know who's about to run Canada. Like, we have no fucking clue.
I mean, I only know America, so I don't know.
What I'm saying is everybody else got an opinion on American politics because that shit is entertaining.
That
Not
is
because
true.
it's important, it's entertaining.
And by the way, it's so funny. You said that Jasmine should run in 2028.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about Jasmine Crockett and Nancy Mace, we're watching both of them as congresswomen now. Both of them are going to have much higher positions in the future because of the fact, and this is just something that everybody needs to think about, they both know how to market themselves. And this game right now, this political game, this shit is about marketing, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like Donald, it's always been about that, but Obama really changed things. Trump came along and really changed things.
Yeah.
It's about who can market themselves better, who can make a real connection with people, who can make people feel like, yo, I fuck with that person. You know what I mean? Maybe not even because of anything you're doing politically. Just on how you're able to connect with people because of stuff like this.
But
Everybody.
That's what we need. We need somebody who's talking like us, because that's what Trump does.
Yeah.
I think she's next up.
No, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. I agree with both of them. I think both of them are next up. Like Jasmine and Nancy. Nancy might be a senator in South Carolina one day or fucking governor of South Carolina one day. Who knows? You know, and Jasmine, same thing. Sky's the motherfucking limit. What is D-snub, Taylor? What is D-snubbed?
When
Mike Pence's wife is yes, sir. Mike Pence's wife is facing backlash online for snubbing Donald Trump at Jimmy Carter's funeral, stayed seated and didn't shake his hand. Let's talk about this, because this goes into the Michelle Obama thing and everything.
What was the beef with Mike Pence about?
Trump set the scene to make Mike Pence the villain, and then it was the crowd of insurrectionists who were chanting to hang Mike Pence, right?
Oh, well, that's totally different. But
but then,
what did Trump say to him?
No, but Trump made him the villain. He's like, this is not happening because Pence is too pussy to vote against it. And now they're saying, hang Mike Pence, and then Trump's not saying anything to like...
He didn't want Mike to certify the results of the election.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes, and so, but Mike was like, no, I'm certifying the results of the election because that's the right thing to do.
Right, which it was the right thing to do.
And
but then shouldn't Trump be like, yo, chill out, don't say hang Mike Pence? Like, he was just letting that shit rap.
Yes, but that's different than him saying hang Mike Pence. Him,
yeah, definitely.
And this is why we got it, we can't mince words here. Like, and this is what happens all the time with Trump. They'll be like, oh, he said this. No. He didn't tell them to stop saying that, but that's not what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, they say in the days leading up to January 6th, President Trump put pressure on Mike Pence to reject the Electoral College results. Despite being informed that he lacked the constitutional authority to do so, Trump publicly and privately urged Pence to intervene. On January 5th, Trump falsely tweeted that the vice president had the power to reject fraudulently chosen electors. During the Capitol attack, as rioters chanted threats against Pence, President Trump tweeted at 2:20. Oh, okay. So when everybody was saying these threats like hang Mike Pence, Trump tweeted, Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what should have been done to protect our country and Constitution. They say this message further incited the mob, intensifying the dangers to those inside the Capitol. Reports indicate that when informed of the chance to hang Mike Pence, Trump expressed approval. Those are reports, though. I don't know. And Mike Pence and his family were evacuated to a secure location within the Capitol complex during the riot. And Pence stated that President Trump's reckless words had endangered his family and everyone at the Capitol that day. So here's the thing. I'm sure everybody saw the video of Barack Obama and Donald Trump being all chummy, Barack Obama showing his teeth. Here's the reason I don't like that. I believe in diplomacy. I think everybody should be diplomatic. I definitely believe in democracy. Anybody who acts like this year or this last year in politics, this last presidential election, anybody who acts like the rhetoric was normal is out of their fucking mind. Okay. I've been alive 46 years. I have never heard people refer to a political opponent or liken them to Hitler. Never heard him be called a fascist, right? Never heard them say, I've heard the threat to democracy thing. They like to throw that around.
But why are they all hanging out and chumming it up with Hitler? I don't get it.
That's my point.
So
my point is, if you're going to have that rhetoric, keep that same energy.
Oh, so what you're saying is that
Mike Pence's fucking wife is a gangster.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama is a gangster.
Yeah.
If we don't fuck with you, we don't fuck with you. If we not only have I said you're a threat to democracy, you literally put me and my family in danger. That's why I'm gonna act all chummy with you. President Obama, you said verbatim, Donald Trump may be goofy, but he's dangerous. You talked about his Joint Chiefs of Staff likening him to Hitler. You said this man was a threat to democracy. Right? You said these things. You're the last real leader of the Democratic Party. You tell me if that's good political optics. Why should I said this last week, why should I believe anything that comes out of Democrats' mouths?
I don't know why you believe anything that comes out of any of their mouths.
I don't.
It's all
Republicans
rhetoric.
are Democrats.
It's all rhetoric. They're all buddies. The problem is that they used to all drink together until, Newt Gingrich shrunk the work week or something like that. Do you remember this? Like they used to all live in DC because there wasn't enough time.
Now DC's boring. Who the fuck wants to be in DC? Being in DC too long is why these motherfuckers are so out of touch. My point is, and
no, they don't anymore. But they used to all hang out, go to the same bars, and there's like these restaurants that they would frequent where the behind the backdoor deals would happen. But they'd also be forced to fraternize with one another. And I think it was Gingrich that like changed the work week so that they could actually fly home for the weekends. They maybe made it Monday through Thursday or something like that. I could be totally wrong on all this, but. And then it started to become a little bit more fractured. Now, I don't think it's more fractured in terms of they don't like each other as much. I simply think that there's just not enough FaceTime and not enough opportunities for them to be together so they can put on this bullshit rhetoric like this side's the enemy and it's the end of democracy.
It's different though,
all this nonsense.
You're looking at it from a regular political standpoint. Yes, we know politicians throw mud at each other and shit like that.
Yeah.
Not he's a fascist.
Yeah.
Not he's a threat to democracy.
No, you're
not
right.
likening him to Hitler.
No.
This is different.
This is the thing. That's why nobody takes Democrats seriously. It's like, how could you take them seriously when your leaders end up doing this?
Listen, I am not arguing.
How could you take any of them seriously when they're up in a microphone? They're like, this might be the last election in America. How could you take them seriously when they're chumming it up with the guy who's going to be a tyrant and then take America out of the democracy?
And then meanwhile, Republicans like Bruce Fisher won't even shake the vice president's hand.
Which is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? The Republicans like Bruce Fisher won't even shake her hand. Like, they keep that same energy all the time. Democrats do not. And that's why I like the fact that Michelle Obama didn't show up to Jimmy Carter's funeral. I like the fact that Michelle Obama's not showing up to the inauguration because Michelle Obama was going hard too. Mm-hmm. So this is why everybody looks to Michelle as the leader of the goddamn party, and she's never been a politician because she's the only one like, nah.
Actually, all the women kept it loyal, really, because Kamala didn't even turn around like, you know what? Fuck you then.
Well, I want to say something about that too.
Hillary, fuck you then.
I agree with that, but we're forgetting one thing, and Donald Trump said this too. I forgot he was at some conference. He said this. You know these guys meet up in the back, right?
Yeah.
Like, this wasn't the first time that they all laid eyes on each. Maybe some of them.
Do you remember that like the Catholic roast that they do? The one that
Al Smith.
The Al Smith dinner. Yeah. The realest part of the Al Smith dinner was when Trump was talking about Chuck Schumer. Do you guys remember this? Mm-mm. So he's saying the Chuck Schumer jokes, but he's also going, I like Chuck. I actually gave Chuck his first check.
You talking about Trump?
Yeah. Chuck's a good guy. He's a good guy. I like him. Chuck, you're a sweet guy. Yeah. That's the real energy.
Yeah.
That's what they talk like with each other went behind the closed doors. That's what they're doing at dinners. That's what they're doing on the phone. The fake energy is when Chuck is like, this guy's dangerous. He's a threat to democracy. He's a fascist. He's flirting with Hitler. That's the fake shit.
Yeah, but that's too much.
I'm agreeing.
Like, that rhetoric is too much.
I'm agreeing with you. And now I think what they have to realize is,
listen, I'm with you, Chris. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't call Donald Trump.
I'm changing my energy for what it's worth. Democrats, Chris Morrow's not changing his energy.
I'm with you. Listen,
if I'm the last one on this fucking
I never called Donald Trump a fascist based off anything I heard from Democrats. I said that because of things I heard come out of Donald Trump's mouth, right? But guess what? I don't even know if I believe it anymore. And you know
Talk that shit!
But only because of how they're acting. I'm like, well, goddamn, maybe it ain't that much of a threat.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They lied to you.
And by the way, that don't change my vote. I would have still voted for the vice president. Right. But it's just like...
Y'all still believe he voted for Kamala Harris for president?
Right.
Nah, yes, he did.
Fuck with Kamala. I genuinely... But for reasons, right? I voted for the vice president. I voted for the vice president because, number one, I do believe in her, but also that's my friend. That's a person I consider a friend. You're not going to support your friend for president?
Yo, you really think that Charlamagne voted for Kamala Harris for president?
Absolutely. Because back in 2020, when y'all didn't even know who the fuck Kamala Harris was, and when she ran for president the first time, I was out there on the campaign trail with her, getting my ass handed to me by people, saying, how could you support this woman who locked up thousands of black men? I'm like, that's not what happened. And, it's like, whatever. Yes, I support the vice president. Absolutely. My point with all of that is... this shit right here, how does President Obama explain this, yo? Am I tripping, Chris?
No, it's discouraging.
That's it? Discouraging?
You don't care. Why are you trying to convince him? He's not convincible. He's not convincible. He's the last person to drink the Kool-Aid with the cult. Like everybody else drank it, they passed out, they died, and he's like, nah, we're supposed to do it. Boom, we take it down. You're never gonna get through to him. It's not possible.
Chris, I've told you this a million times.
I don't understand what I'm not. What's
because
not
you're not being honest. This shit is more than discouraging.
I just agree.
It's actually disgusting.
Well, sure. Put whatever adjective. I don't like it. I don't approve of it. I wouldn't have done it. I have kind of lost faith for Obama as the leader of this thing a while ago.
Oh yeah, he's not the leader of the party.
I don't know who
they
the
don't have a
leader
leader.
is. Yeah, it's leaderless right now, and
It's
that's
very
part of the
leaderless.
issue.
I agree. It's very leaderless.
I think that's the best thing that can happen to the Democratic Party. Is that there's no leader, because the direction is clearly wrong where it is right now. So you need somebody new to pop up and steer it into the right direction.
I'll tell you why it's not good.
It's going to be
because what if Republicans fumble, right? Because that's Democrats' best hope at this point, because they can't use the boogeyman shit no more. As I said last week on this podcast, Republicans have to show me. I need to see them ruin the country like Democrats say they were going to ruin the country for me to ever believe Democrats about anything ever again. Democrats can't come around in the midterms and just be like, Republicans bad, Trump bad. They can't do that in 2028. Republicans bad. Like, no, we've heard this before, y'all. Oh, okay, sure. Threat to democracy, right? Oh, yeah, going to ruin
bigot,
the country.
Racist, sexist.
That's normal.
Felon.
I'm fine with that.
All true.
By the way, I'm fine with that. That's normal rhetoric. The other shit wasn't, bro. Hitler, come on, likening somebody to fucking Hitler, that's not regular rhetoric, bro.
But Democrats, y'all did fuck up calling somebody racist, sexist, and all this other shit. Like, you call everybody a racist, a sexist, a bigot, and now it's normal. Like, if someone doesn't call you a racist, sexist, a bigot, like, are you even successful?
I've been said that.
This nigga's stupid.
No, but for real, like, if you have not been called a racist, sexist, or a bigot, are you a successful person in America? Dead ass, I mean.
Nah, it's too more.
Name one single, who what?
Homophobic,
or transphobic.
Absolutely.
If you haven't been called one of those 5 words, you are not a successful person in America. I name one person who is successful in America that has not been called one of those 5 words.
You might need to add the R word to that one at this point.
Retarded?
That too.
Wait. What's the R one?
The one you can't say on podcasts and shit, or they'll fucking take it down.
Grape.
The fruit basket?
Yeah.
The fruit of the looms?
Yeah, man.
Exactly. So if you haven't been called one of those, are you a successful person in America? I mean that 100% sincerely.
Probably not. Honestly,
you can't name one successful person in America that has not been called sexist, racist,
Start naming them.
bigot, transphobic, homophobic,
Start naming them.
handsome,
Beyonce.
huge dick.
Beyonce definitely
She was called racist as fuck when she did the NFL.
The Super Bowl performance.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
She got called racist?
Yes.
They were saying she hates
Taylor
black
Swift.
people. Taylor Swift.
I'm talking about men. I'm not talking about men.
Yeah, why you saying women?
Yeah,
women
we're
don't get those
talking about
tags.
men. We're talking about men.
Jeff Bezos.
Say again?
What? Jasmine, that was bad. Come on.
Jeff Bezos?
I don't like them, but
Bezos.
what they call him?
What about Tom Brady?
Racist.
Race, he only threw to the white guy.
Yeah, the MAGA had in the locker room.
Yeah.
Race only threw to the
Same thing
white
with
guys.
Bezos. Bezos get called racist for supporting MAGA, right? And he don't pay his fucking workers.
Exactly.
Right?
But those aren't anything.
What about Steph Curry?
That could be retarded.
That's retarded. That's under retarded.
He's his workers, graping them.
He's graping the workers. He's graping the
Not
workers.
like that kind of grape. Like,
But it's a
Diddy-
different type of
Diddy
grape.
contract grape.
I'm just trying to say, Elon Musk been called all of them.
All of them.
Every single one.
He's a retarded racist rapist.
There he is.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates been called racist
Big
forever.
racist, big
Vaccinating
racist.
all them Indians,
Big
vaccinating
racist,
the
big
Africans.
Are we talking about white people right now?
We're talking about all people.
Okay, what about Steph
Andrew's
Curry?
not wrong. All of these things have been labeled on super successful people.
Steph Curry.
Ed Sheeran.
Huh?
Or Ed Sheeran.
Yeah. Yeah.
Americans.
Oh, come on.
Nah, he's right.
Keep moving the
Nah, he's
goalpost.
right.
You
Nah,
keep
he's
moving
right.
the goalpost.
Successful Americans.
He's right.
Successful Americans.
He's right.
Successful Americans.
He's right.
Successful Americans.
You can't be a successful American unless you've been labeled one of those. That's
That's
a
right.
rite of
Successful
passage.
Wait, what about Steph
Steven
Curry?
Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg, exactly. Literally, exactly. They said that he was all them shits.
I bet you he done donated to some acts that might start. I'm not even gonna say it.
Talk that shit.
No.
Talk that shit. Now you talking that shit. Now you on to something.
What is Spielberg's stance on Israel Gaza?
There it is.
That's not the ones you listed.
It is part of it.
How?
Just because, bro. The fuck?
I like this theory. Even though we can't come up with the right names right now, this theory works.
Every successful person in America, obviously we're talking about men, every successful person in America has been called those things.
What about Steph Curry? What about The Rock?
Give him a minute. It's still early for a lot of these guys. Right? Give him a minute. Give him a minute.
now,
Yeah, listen. LeBron was out here cooking for 20 years. And now the internet is slowly simmering.
Yep.
You
He's
see
a
all these little things.
sexist.
And I'm not saying any of this stuff is true. I'm just saying they will always take a shot at you when you're a successful man. And
He only likes white women.
especially a successful black man.
He only likes white women. That's racist. Like, obviously.
Successful black men.
I'll be honest with you.
White male politicians,
Oh,
it's coming.
I'm telling you, I don't think LeBron thought he was successful until this past weekend. I think his whole career he's been like, am I even successful? Nobody's calling me sexist, nobody's calling me racist, nobody's calling me a bigot, nobody's calling me any of these things.
And he was trying to get us to call him retarded.
Finally.
Like he didn't know lyrics all the
There
time.
it is.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
it is.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that's a badge of honor. If anybody says that shit to you, that's a badge of honor.
And the moral of the story is
Call me sexist. Thank you.
Politicians got to keep that same energy. I like that Michelle Obama's keeping that same energy. I like that Mike Pence keeping that same energy. Hell, I liked when Trump kept that same energy in 2020. Yep. Trump said, yo, these motherfuckers stole the election from me. Fuck a peaceful transfer of power. Imagine he said all of that, right?
wait.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen,
Talk that shit.
Imagine Donald Trump said all of that shit about Democrats, you know, stealing the election, blah, blah, blah. But then he was just like, yeah, Joe, come on into the White House. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm going to do whatever I can to help you. No, you said this motherfucker stole the election.
He doubled down on his lie. Great.
Doubled down.
No, whether you thought it was a lie or not, he believed it.
Thought he was true. What do you
Why
mean?
did well, if he didn't, he acted like it, Chris.
Yeah.
So
Sure, he acted like it,
So
of
guess
course.
what that did for
You
him?
believe that
Guess what
Biden got 70 million votes?
81 million. But
You
guess-
believe Biden got 81
but Chris,
million votes?
Guess what that did?
What?
Energized his base
Yeah.
and made all his supporters believe
Yeah, that is
the
true.
fact or the lie.
Oh, great. So now manipulating and lying the public is the path we want our politicians to follow?
Yes! It's always been like this, Chris.
Where's
when
this guy
politicians
from?
not lie.
Where are you from?
Yes.
What world are
Yo,
you from?
It's the same
What
reason.
planet? I need to know what planet
It's
he
the
from.
same reason they mad at Elon Musk right now, because Elon Musk and Trump and all these guys are doing out in the open what they've hid behind the curtains of politics
years.
forever. Yes. Chris, let me ask you a question, Chris. Did it work?
Did it work? Yeah, it did work.
When in history
So
have
that's what
politicians been
matters.
honest? Give me the time in history where they were noble and honest.
No, but there's been an unwritten agreement in America that you
You're not
don't
president.
overturn elections. You don't lie to people. Have always respected the final result, and now that's out the window. And I think it's a very slippery slope downhill from here.
I don't even know if that's true.
No, it's not true, because they was talking about stealing elections since 2000. 2000 was the first time that we looked
Yeah,
at the
like
country
Bush
and
stole
said,
the
"God
election."
damn, they stole the motherfucking election.
Yeah.
2000.
And if you go back,
Honestly, the
who was
best
president
example-
after Lincoln got shot?
No, the best example would be Kennedy, who probably did manipulate the.
That's what I'm saying. So what you're saying is that
So
we
it's okay
should
as long
just
as your side wins?
exactly.
It's okay as long as your side wins, Chris?
Exactly.
I say so. I just brought it up as an example to make your point.
Listen, by the way, if you're not cheating, you're not trying
If
hard
you're not
enough.
cheating, you're not trying off. You're fucking Chinese. We don't say anything about it.
Nothing.
You say quite a
what I'm
bit.
saying?
Oh, I do.
You do say quite a bit about it. Every week you gotta say
I know he's
Why the
Chinese,
fuck did
bro.
you say that?
Every podcast he leaves halfway through, fills up his duck sauce, and then
No,
comes back
no.
in. You
Listen.
don't know what he does out there. You got no
Listen,
fucking.
You know what's so
clue.
crazy?
What?
As soon as you said that,
Yeah.
you started.
You saw. You saw it.
I thought it was
I
just
didn't want
me.
to say
I didn't want to say nothing either.
You need a
I was
Chris.
like, Chris, are you serious?
Chris, Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. All right? We know what you want for America. Chaos.
You want to be on
disaster.
the good list or the bad list?
Listen,
You just tell me.
All I know is I need everybody to get this shit together. But Democrats, y'all are getting y'all ass handed to y'all in every single
Democrats,
way.
get your shit back together so we can all be Democrats again.
Y'all not winning.
All
the
of us
culture
grew up
war.
as Democrats. We want to be Democrats again. Get your shit together. You think Donald Trump wants to be a Republican? No, he had to.
Y'all not winning the culture war. Y'all not winning the political observation. This politically observant. I'm watching this and I'm like, what the fuck is President Obama doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing this?
Also, what is he
It
supposed
was
to
a
do?
bad look, but
And by the way, to everybody out there that says things like, well, imagine if Barack Obama would have gave Trump the cold shoulder. It wouldn't be good politically. He's not a fucking politician no more. He's a former president. Barack Obama's never running for anything ever again in his life.
he produces
What does it
Netflix
matter?
he should give him the cold shoulder. He was saying he wasn't born in America forever.
Yeah, that's my point.
Like, he should
There's
be
no-
They
telling
was calling Michelle Big Mike.
But there's no proof he was born here. I think that's another thing that we gotta look at. I think we
They
gotta
was
look at.
calling Michelle Big Mike.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
Calling her a man.
What is that?
crazy.
Oh, that's what that's referencing?
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, there ain't no way.
Taylor, what else we got?
Ain't no way. Ain't no
Taylor,
way.
what else? I don't even know why I
Ain't
even
no
brought
way.
that up.
Would you say that's transphobic?
Is that transphobic?
Or is it transpositive?
Nothing. It's insulting to Michelle because she's
Why?
not a fucking man. That's
What's wrong with being a man? Why is that like? Is
Yo,
that
stop. You're
No,
playing.
shit, no. Schulz is asking about
being a man is about what's on the inside. It's not about what's on the outside.
And if you can't answer
y'all are
this
being
question,
transphobic
if you
right
can't
now.
answer this question, Donald Trump is signing that executive order. Answer the question.
Do you want to be called, as a man, do you want to be called a woman?
Well, tell me.
Sure.
Well, what's
Yeah, stop.
what am I presenting
You're
as
so
womanly?
annoying.
50% woman.
Are you saying that? Nah,
The
but
ingredients that made me is 50% woman.
100%. Also, like, what about him are you saying is womanly? The outside means nothing. According to trans philosophy, the outside means nothing.
What is it, Taylor?
So what's womanly about him? It's all about the
I
inside.
didn't say.
Taylor? Huh?
What's womanly?
You know my hips don't lie.
What's womanly?
All right? Boom! Yeah.
Yo, this
See you
guy
try
is
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
So if I did that, my kneecap be bouncing around the room right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Let's pay some bills, man.
Just one thing.
But, as a-
Answer that
You
question.
guys haven't talked about the MAGA infighting, though.
Then what?
The MAGA infighting that they had in
Oh,
life.
shit. I thought you let the gay slur drop. I was like, God damn.
Nah, but the H-1B
B visa.
visas, like all that fighting,
Um,
like they might self-destruct.
They are. This is what I like. I saw Steve Bannon say that he's getting fucking Elon Musk away from Trump
Yeah.
before they get in the White House, right?
Man, shut up, Steve Bannon.
But why shut up Steve Bannon?
First of all, because I said it. Okay? How is this motherfucker gonna tell us what to do? He can't stop his skin from chafing. What he needs to do is
God damn.
work on some sort of skin treatment for his face. His face is too red. He looks disgusting.
He got an Elliott Wilson face.
He got a Hollywood fire face.
Him and Elliott Wilson, both of their faces look uncircumcised.
They do have that type of
They got
look.
uncircumcised faces.
Too much foreskin. What I'm trying to say here is you're not involved and you're not a part of the party. You were locked up. And then Trump had the greatest victory that he's ever had in his political career. The
He's
whole
a-
country's on his side. He don't need you for
Bannon's a
nothing.
loyalist, though.
Yeah.
Say again?
Bannon's a Trump loyalist.
That's a rider.
So you got to take care of him?
I don't know if Musk is a loyalist. I think Musk is an opportunist. I don't know if Musk is a loyalist.
I think Musk is more of an opportunist. He's like, hey, listen, our paths are aligned on this. Let's go and do some great shit. But what I'm saying is Elon Musk is going to be much more beneficial for America than Steve Bannon will be. Like the things that Elon will do in America, the things that he will help America export, and the technological advancements that he is going to be the captain of the ship or at the helm of will further American, further the American idea and identity way past whatever Steve Bannon would do.
So then, do you abandon OG MAGA for transplant MAGA?
No, you tell Bannon, shut your mouth up a little.
You know what, Alex
Shut your mouth a little bit,
Alex
bro.
said something that I said weeks ago. Me and Chris, we talked about this. We talked about this like right after the election, maybe like a couple weeks after the election. There is going to be an implosion.
Yeah.
It's just inevitable. It's two reasons it's going to be an implosion in the Republican Party. They got too much power. And when you have that much power, we all know that much power always corrupts everything. And Republicans are going to be forced to do something that they're really not good at doing, which is governing. So now everything, they have the power to do everything that their people that voted for them want them to do. So they have to get shit done. If they don't get shit done, trust me, you're going to see the backlash from the voters. For example, let's say 18 months after, the inauguration, if these food prices still ain't down, if motherfuckers are still feeling the same way, they're feeling.
That's the gays' fault. What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
I like what Chris is on to. I feel like Chris.
What are you talking about? Trans people are keeping the food prices up.
They do. They do.
You're being sarcastic, but what
January 20th, we
you're being
sewing all their dicks back on. So ain't gonna be no more conversations about that.
Man.
We got all your dicks in jars, and we
Women are
sewing them
keeping their
back
food
on.
prices up. It's
Yup.
so obvious.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce is back.
Chris isn't.
Bruce is back.
Listen,
Chris.
Chris isn't wrong.
I love this.
Chris,
I know. I love this.
Chris got 8 hours of sleep. This is Chris off 8 hours, yo. And I'm into it.
Actually, didn't, but yeah.
You get no sleep last
My
night?
dog woke me up. It's crazy.
Was you trying to? You thought you could pull a fast one? You thought you could pull a fast one on Fido?
ESPN highlight. Okay.
Gotta go on
Charlie,
for
your mic, your mic.
Okay.
Wait, just
What's it at? What'd I do?
We didn't even talk about Gelo, guys. We
fixed?
didn't even talk about Gelo.
okay.
The Gelo. Let's pay some bills.
And then we gotta come back, do Gelo and some Asking Idiots.
do some
man.
bills, Taylor.
All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. Thanks again to Squarespace for supporting this week's episode of the podcast. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place on your terms. Squarespace Payments is the easiest way to manage your payments in one place with Squarespace. Onboarding is fast and simple. Get started in just a few clicks and start receiving payments right away. Plus, give your customers more ways to pay with the popular payment methods available like Klarna, ACH, Direct Debit, Apple Pay, Afterpay, and ClearPay, okay? Measure your site's performance, man. Measure your end-to-end online performance with powerful website and seller analytics. You can get these insights. They can help you frame your products. They can help you tell you what your audience is interested in. You can expand on those things. It will be way better. The point that I'm trying to make right now is data is going to be one of the most powerful tools for your growing business, and Squarespace is going to give you that, okay? Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/idiots to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That is squarespace.com/idiots to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now let's get back to the show.
Let's get back to the show. Salute to Gelo, man. Gelo just signed a deal with Universal Music Group, Def Jam to be specific. They're saying the deal is worth as much as $13 million with $8 million guaranteed. That's just not true, by the way.
Oh, what's the deal?
It's some millions, but it ain't $8 million. I don't want to put the exact number out there. But it's not that much less. It's not that much
How
less.
much guaranteed?
I don't know anything about guaranteed. I never heard that for a recording contract. I've never heard of this shit reads like a basketball deal.
Yeah.
I've never heard of $8 million guaranteed worth $13 million.
I think what they mean is that there's a certain amount up front, and then there's a certain amount that the song has to make in order for them to get compensated.
I mean, they should make all this money back off this one record. I mean, it's interesting, right? Because, as a person, I'm like, yo, salute to him. I'm glad he got his money. As a business, I'm like, are you sure you're not being a little bit premature?
That's what I was going to say. How do they make that money back?
Streaming.
Streaming, TikTok.
Yeah. They licensing, you know, like I'm sure you'll see him performing at He'll probably get booked for every single NBA event. All-Star Weekend right around the corner. You know what I mean? Like
They need to have him.
it'll
at
be
All-Star
licensing and commercials. Like I'm sure they'll make the money back off that one record. I don't know what else he got in the chamber, but
when they make an announcement like this, doesn't this just mean he got an $8 million loan?
Yeah.
So you never got to pay it back.
Well, it's not a loan because he doesn't have to pay it back, but then he owes them
He
the
owes it,
advance.
yeah.
But
He
the
doesn't do it though.
Yeah, what if he never
they
recoups?
just own his music in perpetuity.
In perpetuity, they'll make the money back eventually over time. I mean, they put this announcement out because we announced it last week because I mean my dumb ass. Somebody had sent me a message last week and said, "Yo, LeAngelo Ball signed, to UMG for such and such amount of money," and I said it on the air while Nala was playing the record, but I didn't. In my mind, I read this online somewhere. That's why. Please don't tell me shit, because I'd be like forgetting. Because I just get information and I just be like, damn, why the fuck do I know that? You know what I mean? And then in my mind, I'd be like, was I supposed to say that? And then I'm like, maybe I wasn't, but then it's already out there. So, but shout out to G3. What's his name? G3? That's his rap name?
Oh, I thought it was Gelo.
G3.
I ain't mad at it. What else we got, Taylor? Let's do some Asking Idiots, Mike.
Let's do some Asking Idiots.
Or
Oh, yeah, you don't want to speak on TikTok, Dan?
They ain't banning that shit.
Okay.
Sell it to Frank McCourt.
Or-
Sell it to my guy Frank McCourt in Project Liberty. I already told y'all, man. Frank McCourt has been trying to buy it way before it was even sexy to talk about buying TikTok. Like Frank McCourt had a whole, great summit down in DC about what, the safety he wants to bring to the internet and why the overall theme was about the safety that he wants to bring to the internet, but the underlying theme was, yo, man, this is why I should really, have TikTok. That's what I was down there for. I was down there moderating the panel with Ro Khanna and Nancy Mace. That was interrupted by a trans woman.
That's fucked up.
Do you guys know about the gym?
It was interrupted by a trans woman.
That's fucked up.
And Nancy Mace
Jim
goes,
Jones and
listen to me.
Cam?
Nancy goes, listen.
He might.
I love you, God loves you, but I don't want your balls in my stall. I said, oh, shit.
Nancy got bars
That's
too.
what she said. That's what she said. She got booed, but she don't give a fuck. Cameron and Mace.
Oh, yeah. Do we have a question about that? You need to explain this whole thing to me.
Oh, you talk about Elliott. Oh, I mean, Elliott went on.
No,
you
Cameron
talking
and
about?
Mace. No, Cameron, Mace, and
the Cam Jim Jones
Jim
thing?
Jones, yeah.
I mean, the thing about the Cam Jim Jones feud is like, those guys love each other, man. Maybe they don't, but they've been together for so long, and we've seen this before. It's not the first time Cam and Jim, went at each other and said things about each other publicly, and I don't know if they're really cool. I don't know if they're not really cool. I just know as a person who grew up watching the Dipset, like, you can't tell me that this guy was just some hanger-on. He was just, what do you call him, a fan? He was just some fan, So it's just a weird situation.
It's sad to see. It's sad to see that.
It is, and I try not to get involved in stuff like that or even have an opinion on stuff like that because these are two people who have such a history. They probably gonna be cool again in the future. So it's like you might jump out there and think getting on Jim Good's side by saying something negative about Cam, or jump out there and think you getting on Cam Good's side by saying nothing negative about Jim. Stay out of the way of people that are really, really family.
Because they're going to be friends again one day.
Absolutely.
But they're both going to remember what you said. Yeah.
Absolutely. They all got Harlem World tattoos. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. It's like, yo, that's why I don't even understand the angle of, yo, he's from the Bronx, he's not from Harlem. Like, I wouldn't let him get the tattoo.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I get it. He did say that his grandma was from Harlem and then he would like go down there and hang.
Yeah. I would rather see Cam and Jim have the conversation that Cam wasted his time with the guy whose face looks like it's uncircumcised.
Who's that?
Elliott Wilson. I would rather Cam and Jim have had that nice conversation as opposed to, Cam and Elliott.
I mean, they should. That'd be great content.
Yes. Elliott, man.
What happened?
Elliott's it's just sad, man. God,
what's he doing?
Nothing. Not a motherfucking thing. That's what it is. Look at this. You cannot tell me his face don't look uncircumcised.
He kind of looks like a Sharpay. You seen those dogs with the extra wrinkles?
Yes, yes. I just think it's whack, and I'm gonna say this, and I've been saying this since last year, because this is what Elliott Wilson does. He pops shits and he apologizes. You can't be that guy. You can't be the guy that is sticking your chest out, you know, acting like you say whatever you want to say, whatever you want to say it, but then as soon as somebody pushes some pressure on you.
Oh, did he apologize?
Of course he did. This motherfucker went on here and
Apologized.
it's like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like, listen, you know on porn sets there's somebody who cleans the come up.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing.
No way.
It's disgusting.
He was cleaning the cum up?
Yeah, man, it's disgusting.
There's even a point during it where he's like, Cam is like, you know, if you need a show, if you need a deal, my girl Stat Baby, she got a network. I'll sign you to her network.
Yo, look, little
And then
boy.
Elliott was like, oh yeah,
I'll
thank
take
you.
the
Thank
meeting.
you.
Like, what?
That
Shout
shit.
salute to Stat Baby, though. I fuck with Stat Baby. I don't know her personally.
Yeah,
but
but-
what she brings to this show, she's the glue that allows Cam and Mace to really do what they want to do. And I think that is such a underappreciated personality nowadays, like real host. Like, you need that. Like, you need that person who may not have a POV on things, but just keeps things moving.
Yeah, nah, she's
Like,
perfect. She's perfect.
the point guard.
She's the point guard. And point guard is it's a position nowadays that people don't respect like they used to, because we live in the era of scoring point guards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know everybody talks about Jordan and Pippen all the time, but there was a BJ Armstrong, there was a John Paxson, there
That's
was a
why
Steve
you guys
Kerr.
fucked it up.
Who?
You two.
That's true.
Why?
Because you can both run point or shoot, and then everybody thinks they can do that.
They got to do that.
It's very rare. It's a rare skill set.
Very rare skill set. Like, very rare skill set. And so it's like she is the point guard, and she got two people on the wing that can score like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And she's just out here distributing the ball, racking up assists, baby. John Stockton,
Yeah.
Magic Johnson, what's happening? So salute to Stat Baby. What's her name? Her name is Treasure, right? Treasure.
I'm not sure.
I think it's Treasure. I think it's Treasure.
Also, not feeling competitive and thinking that she also has to score is like one of the key skills to that job.
Very true.
Because you can fuck up the whole dynamic when you need to start getting your shots off. So being able to check your ego and being able to let these other people cook. I mean, that's where Ernie Johnson made his bones when you think about it. Like, Ernie's like, look at all these characters around me.
That's right.
I'm going to let them fucking
That's
cook.
right.
Let me lob you one up.
That's
Let me
right.
lob you one up. Yeah.
Treasure Wilson, that's her
And
name.
Cam
But yeah,
is dope because Cam even, like, I think gave her a show and it's like helping putting her on. So it's like, it's just
Of course.
dope to see what they all created there. And now it's like, it's growing to something
what
crazy.
did Cam say about Elliott before we get into Asking Idiots? Let me hear it.
First of all, he looks good. How old is he? He looks like
Cam 47, 48.
Yo, you
Get
got a
outta here.
man.
Because he
Yeah,
spends,
you need to chill out.
because Cam spends
I'm
hundreds
saying
of
that he looks young.
Yo, no, you
he
said
spends
good.
hundreds of thousands of dollars on his body every year.
You know what he does with it?
I used to see Cam all the time. Me and Cam used to work out in the same gym.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that gym's closed now.
You want to hear the whole thing?
I don't want to see uncircumcised face, Elliott. Play Cam. What Cam say? What did Cam say? Play the insults. I don't want to hear nothing else but when Cam insulted him.
When I'm looking at Elliott now, it's like, I didn't know your face looked like pepper jack turkey. Like, that's what you look, the texture of your skin looks like pepper jack turkey. Like, you look like you sweat duck sauce. You look like a sloppy sandwich in the face. Pause, man. My bad. I didn't know. I never really looked at you like that. But as far as what Elliott said,
I will say though, there's one thing that they talked about in this podcast that it was so interesting to listen to, because I've been doing radio for 26 years, you know, and you know, I came up under some really great radio personalities, you know, more famously, I guess, Wendy Williams. And Wendy told me something a long time ago that always stuck with me. Wendy was like, yo, you know, because Wendy was the type of personality that would always talk about people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the moments that she did get guests, when they came on, the same thing she said about them, she would say to them.
Keep that energy
But her
going,
show didn't rely on guests. Because you got to think she was doing radio Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
5 hours a day.
Yeah.
So when you're doing radio Monday through Friday, 5 hours a day, you're not gonna get guests all of the time.
Yeah.
So people gotta be coming to hear you.
Yeah.
And that's just something that I always stuck with. The same thing with Howard Stern. All of these people, Howard Stern, Wendy Williams, they all knew that they were the draw.
Yeah.
And that every day when people wake up in the morning, you know, how many times you gonna interview Jay-Z? I mean, I've never interviewed Beyonce. I've never interviewed Rihanna. I've never interviewed Drake. I've never interviewed Lil Wayne. You understand what I'm saying? I've never interviewed these people that are at the top of their game.
Yeah.
So what keeps people coming back to your show? It has to be you. So it was interesting to hear Cam and Mace talk about that. as if it's something new, because it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
It might be new Cam's new to the media space, so I understand. And Elliott has never really been in that position as a personality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, but what they said is absolutely right. But that is, trust me, that's something that all of the OGs, at least that I looked up to, who were great from the PD Greens and everybody, that's something that they already knew.
That's smart.
But yeah, salute to Cam and Mace. Let's do some Asking Idiots.
Let's go.
And stat, baby. Elliott, stop hating, man. That shit is disgusting. Ooh. Is wigger a slur? Ian_Steven619 wants to know, Schulz.
Nah, there's no way you could hurt our feelings.
Wigger's not a slur.
Find one.
Colonizer was close.
It was working for a while. Now
Colonizer worked for a little. Now we kind of embrace it. We're like, yeah, we did colonize y'all. You can't call yourself a loser while you diss me. You know what I mean? Like,
it happened.
In order to be a colonizer, we had to win.
Colonization absolutely happened. You can't act like it didn't happen.
Dub whites. Dub whites.
Sam Silv says, how much more technological enhancement before we're no longer human? Oh, we're already there. I mean, between social media and social media controlling y'all minds and y'all not even knowing what to think unless you look at the popular opinions of things, we're already there. But then when the Neuralink comes, it's over.
That's right.
I mean,
would y'all get it?
What, Neuralink?
Yeah.
You probably gonna have to just to compete.
I would give it to like my dad for his memory and shit.
Yeah, but like say after it's been in a bunch of people pause and it's like proven, tested.
It depends, man. I look forward to growing up and being retarded. Like being in a world where everybody got the Neuralink and everybody's smart. I want to be
dumb one.
I want to be the uncle, just like talk. Hey, fuck with this talking that old 80s, 90s shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because Neuralink could stop you from saying Fraggle Maggot.
Yeah, let y'all be smart. All right, go ahead, be smart. Be as smart as y'all want to be. Because honestly, that's not. You know why? Ooh. The Neuralink is going to bring intelligence, but it's not going to bring wisdom.
What is the Neuralink?
You gonna need it, Chris. It's the shit that they put in your brain, basically. And they say I don't know. You can look it up, but it's basically
they got one in China too. You know what it's called?
No.
I can't say it. I can't.
No, don't say it. But I think
do you know what it is?
No, I don't. Neuralink to me is gonna be the equivalent of being able to Google everything and ChatGPT everything, but that don't necessarily mean that you're intelligent.
Yeah.
It just means that you can recite information.
That's not the purpose of it. It's supposed to be able to like cure Alzheimer's, or if you have like limbs
motor
that don't
neuron
work and
shit.
stuff like that.
Yeah. It's not. It's just
why
not
y'all want to remember everything?
Say again.
It's why y'all want to remember everything?
Not everything, but some shit.
Yeah.
Remember to wipe your ass. Remember not to pee on the floor.
Yeah, I don't want to go that far. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
You need to remember every single thing, but like enough to function as a human being.
Alexa Grin says, tell us something y'all used to be ashamed of, but have conquered that feeling. It's
a good one. Something I used to be ashamed of, but conquered that feeling. It's weird because it's like conquer means you don't think about it at all.
True.
I said it earlier.
What's that?
People calling y'all certain names. Y'all felt type of way before, and now y'all think.
Oh, like white people, you saying?
No. Being like a celebrity.
What was I ashamed of that I have conquered that feeling? It's gonna sound stupid, but it's having.
What?
Having. You know, I guess the guilt you
gay.
The guilt you feel.
I'm sorry. That shit just came out of me, bro. I didn't even want to say that. Nah, bro. I didn't want to say that.
The guilt you feel when you have, and people that you might have came up with don't necessarily have it. You know, that's something that you'd be ashamed of. Why, I don't know. I wrote about that in my second book. Remember? remember when I wrote about how I didn't even want to buy the Iron Man suit because somebody had asked me for some fucking money. Right. Somebody asked me for some money, and I was like, I don't want to give that to that person. Yeah. But then I went and spent $3,500 on an Iron Man suit, and then in my mind I start beating myself up like, I could have gave that dude or gave that person that,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could have.
So, I mean, I ended up doing it anyway. But yeah, so I think, having.
So now you're no longer, now you're not ashamed of it.
You remember how long you used to go saying you had that old expedition or some shit like that?
I never lied about that.
Yes, you did.
I never lied about that.
I would see you get picked up in different cars.
Picked up. Uber. Alex.
Shut up.
That's why you a Fraggle maggot. Listen.
You are that. That is why you are that.
Oh, damn, I didn't even see this. Drake's, in the lawsuit, it says, the recording alludes to Drake's Jewish heritage, saying that Drake is not a colleague, but a fucking colonizer. So now he's alleging that Not Like Us is anti-Semitic. I gotta read this. Yes.
Do it all.
I gotta read the lawsuit.
Run it up.
Gay in there. Got some gay in there now.
They think he's gay?
Let's scroll up some more, Taylor. What else we got? Let's do a couple more. That's it? Oh. Okay.
Damn.
Sid Shaw 1 says, why is this shit's motherfucker bricked up while you saying this? Or wet? Is this a guy or girl? Are they? They put, why is Charla with 3 A's so thick with 3 C's? I get it from my mama. No, I don't. She's not thick. What?
So you get from your dad?
Yeah, my dad like he like a
sturdy.
He like a sawed-off shotgun. You know what I'm saying? He like a sawed-off shotgun. Man, I've been thinking about this, Sam Silv. Sam Silv says, will the Surgeon General's report on alcohol causing cancer change America?
So wait, alcohol causes cancer?
That's what they've been saying. They said increase the risk of it.
I thought they said drink a glass of wine a day and then you get less cancer.
Can I tell y'all something?
Tell me.
I don't know if y'all know this. Everything causes cancer.
Yep.
Guys.
Living.
Like living.
The main cause of cancer is living.
That's right. Like everything. We're eating GMO food. We're breathing in fucked up air.
Yeah.
You know, everything causes. Condoms might cause cancer. We don't know.
I agree with that.
Get married so you don't got to wear them.
That's not why I got married. But that is a benefit.
That's one of them. Come on.
Yeah.
If you had to write down probably like top 10 things.
Think about how many
unprotected sex, guilt-free unprotected sex.
But think about how many condoms I wasted with my no swimming ass sperm.
95_true says, why is Charla gay? Because I'm thick. The fuck you want me to do with all of this? Just lay it all over a woman?
Yeah.
Fuck you mean? Flip the pancake,
Flip
yo.
the pancake,
Flip the pancake. All right, let's get one more. We need a good one here.
Yeah, Sam Silv, you sit too much. Keep going. Tommy. Oh, this is a good. We can end with this. What's something you do that's annoying that you wouldn't want someone else doing to you?
Man.
Really?
You got the dick
What's
laser on
something
Alex
I do
right
that's
now.
annoying that I wouldn't want someone else doing to me? I mean, I pick my nose around my wife so much. It's insane.
I want people to fart around you. That's what I want. Exactly.
Oh my God.
You see what the fuck
you
I'm
do it on
saying?
command.
That's what I want people to do. I want people to fart around
try
Andrew.
yourself.
I could do it on command.
Like there's
It's like
no
a
way.
queef.
There's no way you would want people to fart around you as much as you fart
Nah,
around
because
people.
he finds it funny.
Huh?
He finds it funny.
Grow up.
No, but it's not that.
It's not about what comes out your butt that's funny no more. It's about what goes in it.
Can I tell you something seriously? One thing that fucking annoys the shit out of me?
Talk to me.
I was telling the guys this yesterday. When I fart and the people in the room smell it first and they get all the smell and none is left for me.
As always, if you listen to this podcast.
Why, is that what I look like?
Yes.
Damn, bro. Why you have to cook me like that right before the pot is over?
Word.
I don't even got time to cook you. Shit.
You should have hit her with the,
Taylor.
why you dressed like the dream chaser who never got an album out? That's what you should have said. Okay, dressed in all black with Uggs on. That's why. Meek ain't putting out nobody that wears Uggs from Philly. Anyway. Now this is hilarious.
Go.
L Rock 27 says, what's most likely? Drake coming on the Breakfast Club or Kendrick on Brilliant Idiots?
Ooh,
Yo, we need Kendrick on Brilliant Idiots.
It's never, neither is
You're
happening.
gonna have to.
Listen, neither is
Come
ever
on, put that-
happening.
We gotta put it out there in the world.
I don't want
Drake
it.
would come.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Come on, bro.
What the fuck is you talking about?
I actually can see Drake more than Kendrick.
100%.
Never.
100%.
It's not happening. Drake is never
100%.
coming to Breakfast Club. Kendrick's never coming to
Nah,
Brilliant
Kendrick gonna come here. He loves them. He loves white comedians.
Kendrick would not come.
You gonna learn that. They told me that you was in L.A. copping pleas too. They told me you was out there asking if shit is sweet.
I just to make sure. I had to check. That's not copping pleas to check.
They told me. They were like, Alex was out there like, yo, is it good?
Yeah.
Alex went out there to see.
What'd you ask?
Alex went out there to go
DJ
test
had.
the team. Huh?
Oh.
Oh, I ain't even hear. Head ain't even tell me that.
Yes, you did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Who told you?
didn't.
Al, you should have told me. I said you're good out there. I made some calls. I called Uncle. I called Donnie.
I don't know.
I called Donnie.
No, he got that weight.
I'm just saying, I called Donnie. That's the real red.
DJ has said I'm good.
Oh, now this is a good one. Let's end with this. Jose Busquera said, if laughter is the best medicine, what's the weirdest disease you've cured with a joke?
Oh, wow. We cured wokeism with jokes. Wokeism is a horrible disease.
So mental retardation.
Mental retardation.
Y'all cured mental retardation?
Yeah, jokes can cure mental retardation. So what's that?
There
Say
is something to that.
what?
There was a lot of weird, not weird, but there was just a lot of things that didn't make sense happening under the guise of wokeness. I think
And then jokes exposed it.
jokes exposed it because jokes do two things that regular people don't do anymore.
Okay.
Critical thinking skills and nuance.
Yes.
And objectivity.
Yes.
Those are three things people don't have anymore. I really believe people only think in extremes. So it either has to be this or it has to be that. Or if you say something about this, then you're labeled as such and such. Like there's no nuanced, objective conversation being had anymore. Nothing is black or white, people. Everything is in that gray area. Comedy is still so good because it plays in the gray area.
Yeah.
So I think that there is something to that. Like,
Jokes also expose absurdity in a way that makes people feel very comfortable supporting it. So, yeah, 100%.
I think you guys cured obesity. You got everybody on Ozempic with fat shaming.
Oh, I love it. Bring back fat shaming, man.
What happened to these proud to be fat people? They went away?
The doctor told them, you got high blood pressure, diabetes, and your motherfucking arteries are at risk of being clogged. So you need to go lose some motherfucking weight if you want to be here in the next 10 years.
And what happened?
And I've been saying this to fat people for years, obese people. I've been telling you, you can either listen to me or listen to your doctor.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it through jokes. You know what I'm saying? And then you make the call on whether or not you want to go work out. The doctor going to tell you it's a matter of life.
But what happened to body positivity? Like, I feel like that, if the body positivity movement should have been shaming the Ozempic movement. Like, why weren't they speaking up? So when you had to work out to lose weight, then it's body positivity. The second you could do it with your lazy fat ass, now all of a sudden there's a miracle drug. So it turns out you were just a lazy fat fuck the whole time, and this body positivity shit was nonsense.
I'm with you.
Am I onto something here?
You ain't wrong.
So laughter cured wokeness and obesity. Nope, you sneeze in your motherfucking hand. But MAGA. No! Stop. As always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you listen to this podcast and think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Yes, sir.